Hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing some more across the obelisk. Yes,
Hello,
sir.
everyone.
Alright, cool.
Welcome back.
Make sure I could hear myself. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, we need to decide where we're gonna go. And I've been giving it some thought. And I think it would be cool to check out the World of Dreams DLC. So we might go to the World of Dreams, we might not, depending on if there's a ladder. And we can go to Sylvie's homestead instead. We might go there, I'm thinking. Feyborg is a little bit spooky, but it probably is something that we can handle, if I had to guess. Which I'm not really guessing, I think it's something that we can handle. The one thing, so we're gonna get Rain of Arrows. We're gonna level up and eventually be able to duplicate Rain of Arrows. It's gonna handle hallway fights. The really scary part for me is hand check and the Archon. For the rest of the run, like that is what I'm gonna be mainly thinking about. We also want to have some vulnerability. I think, I don't know. I'm definitely up there on the resistances being lowered by Navalea. Probably would have been better than her having more energy through duality. We could have had the Aura of Despair and the Scourge and all that. That probably would have been easier. It would have made beating the Handcheck and Archon fight easier, I think. Thanks to Defiled Legacy and then Unholy Blight. I think that all would have been nice to have. But anyways, we don't have that, so we're going to have to figure out another way to handle our resistance problems. So that's likely going to be in the form of sight and vulnerability. We do have vulnerable, it does minus 8% resistances. Enemies just have a lot of resistances late game. Did minus 18 end up upping that? No, that doesn't up resistances. I swear they've gotten stronger though. I swear they're more than when I was like playing 2 years ago. Maybe not though. Maybe not. I don't know if there's like some secret buff. In any case, yeah, I think Feyborg's gonna be the place that we should go. And I hope you all are having a good day for those of you joining me just now. It's a bit of an impromptu stream, so lots of options here. I don't think any of them are particularly wrong. We could actually theoretically do the Rust King on this team. I just don't know what that would get us, realistically. I will say the one sad thing about going to Feyborg and potentially Corrupting Tempest, not that Corrupting Tempest is bad, but it will mean that we have to give up our purple lava crystal, which is kind of sad. So, we shall see. Let's try out the blue portal. I think it's a good option. No ladder, so we do have to go. Oh, and the pet trainer. Oh, that would have been our nice speed control for forever. Damn, that sucks. Okay, well, it is what it is. Got to deal with that. We're gonna have to figure out speed control in the late game as well, for the handcheck fight. Still don't know what that city square event is. Hello, Kivon. I am doing well. How are you? We got some money and gold to spend, so that's nice. Ooh, Stainless Curious. Hey, we can make it purple. Hey, that gives Navalea back her 1 speed. Now, Stone Amulet would be interesting too, but I don't know if I really want to get Stone Amulet over Lapis Necklace. I kind of like where Navalea's speed is at. It's at a good rate. I think I will buy the Stainless Curious. That seems just a very sensible buy. Not being able to corrupt their pet is annoying. The pet trainer does not lead to the boat. And that is sad. Ah, man, if the ladder was there. If the ladder is there, that'd be nice. But we need to think about exactly what we're changing here. I've given it some thought. I'm okay, I think. Not the best I've ever been, but not the worst. You know, I feel that. I'm the same way. Not the best, not the worst. Twin Blades still gives us some draw occasionally. I don't know, it might be nice with a bluff or something. We have to decide whether we want Navalea doing any damage late game or not. I do worry about the handcheck fight and whether I'll have the DPS late game to handle everything. But yeah, I think regardless, Stainless Scarce is just a sensible buy. We were having problems with Navalea dying, and now we shouldn't. Plus 40 HP, plus 25% resistances, dispel 2 every turn. That should keep her pretty darn stable, if I had to guess. Yay, stream time. It is stream time. Hello, Potion Seller. Hope you're doing well. Probably get rid of leather gloves at some point. I'm going to be sad to get rid of this lava crystal for the corruption. I wish we could give up somebody else's ring in order to get the corruption here. I'm not sure whose, to be honest, but I wish we could. I tried Holy Spell Comp after watching a video. I feel like an idiot telling you to try it because the shit is broken. It's pretty darn fun. I also definitely don't feel like an idiot. It is totally fine to suggest anything to me on this channel. I don't expect everybody to have watched every single video I have made before. Which is why I'm always open to showing those videos. Now, I don't know if we want to keep Occident late game. I also don't know if Magic Rune is going to be doing anything. Are there any spells that I really want in the late game for Sigrun? Outside of Ballad of Evasion, of course. Hopefully we find more of those. Yeah, we're not doing the whole Scourge lowers resistances thing. Maybe Curse of Vulnerability is like a pickup option if I'm desperate for vulnerable. Maybe we'll find a vulnerable option later down the line. Because we only have one way to really apply it, and that's with Sylvie's character class card, so I don't think it's that good. Then try Icebreaker Navalea, Mr. Toasty. That's beyond broken. Yeah. Do you ever drop Song of Celerity? I don't think I ever dropped Song of Celerity here. Because of our speeds, we're 16, 18, 16. So Navalea is always going to go first. She's going to be at 22 speed when we play Song of Celerity. Now, going to the Winterland is actually a little bit scary too, because we have to worry about our speeds getting lost. Because of the chill. Though Navalea has a nice thing for the end game dragon fight, so we should be able to go faster than Feyborg, I believe. I'm pretty sure we can start to OTK by the time we get to Feyborg, so it's not him I'm worried about, it's actually the under sewers in case there's I don't know, a call-in or something that outspeeds us. Sigrun is pretty fast thanks to her Jade Ring, so I expect her to be faster. But it's one of the reasons we're going to hang on to a Chant of Initiative for safety. I think Rain's a remove, though. I don't think I need Magic Rune. I'm doing alright. How are you, Bin Bin? I ran Legacy. Would highly recommend. What's Legacy? Yeah, I wonder if Peril. Still another Benediction. I'm just debating how much I even want Benediction at this point. I'd rather I just see the Divine Powers. I mean, once we get to Sigrun's passive, we'll definitely just want a lot of Divine Powers. Oh, Defiled Legacy. Yeah, I'm not... I might have made a mistake. I'm not running Aura of Despair. The thing I wanted you to take for 45 minutes straight, and you ended up taking Duality. Yeah, I did. I did end up taking Duality. I don't know, I assume we'll get value out of Duality. Maybe with Entrench, we'll have some play there in terms of sustain. I'm hoping that I can last multiple turns in the hand check fight. I don't really expect my pets to be able to last. No mistakes, only happy accidents. No, there might be some mistakes. we might mess up. So I think Shattering Fist is good to go. Rip Bob Ross, yeah. Okay, so the whole reason I learned about Bob Ross was that one funny video released forever ago. I don't remember what it's called. I don't think we need the Scroll of Speed ever. We actually just want to see slow at all times. I'm pretty confident in that. I don't know why I picked this up. That was a waste of 57 gold. I like the idea of getting rid of Punch, though we do have a draw, so Punch is kind of a draw for us right now, so we don't need to get rid of it all. Curse of Fragility, I mean, it is Mark, but we could probably get rid of that. Sharpen, Still nice for now. I don't know how much we'll need Sharpen in the late game, especially if we corrupt Tempest. I doubt we'll need that much Sharpen. Sylvie doesn't stack Sight by herself fast enough, and no Terror from Nez, her usual buddy. Legacy felt critical. I think you're right. I was thinking about it. I think I was wrong to take Duality earlier, because I was too used to having Nezglect instead of Tula, and I was too used to 100 Sight and then also Nezglect's Aura for negating all the resistances. Also went with the Sight on hit instead of the -1 range trait for that reason. Yeah, I also debated between that and I didn't do that. So I think those are some mistakes that I've made late game. Because I'm hoping we have enough resistance reduction. I barely OTK'd it and minus 95% resist. Well, maybe we'll get Barrage and I won't have to worry about any of that. As it stands, Chant of Accuracy is a less good card now. I wish I didn't have to pay to get rid of Arena Champion. That's so much money to have to get rid of Arena Champion. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We have better things to spend our money on currently. Okay, things that we need though. We definitely need Rain of Arrows. And we're going to get rid of Volley. I'm not going to get the upgraded version. Shouldn't really matter too much. That should be fine. I'm still not sure if this Flurry is the right thing to do. Like, we're never going to be able to pick up a melee, like, Give Fury, if we get so lucky as to get that. That's a rule you have to pay to remove curses. Yeah. Could potentially buy another Camouflage and Vanish for later. Not entirely sure how good that is. I'm hoping with Sigrun's passive and having enough powerful, we can just sort of bully through Handcheck and the Archon. It's the only curse you're going to move in town. Yeah. I mean, we are often going to round 2 on this team, so it's not, like, that bad. But let's see if buying Entrench feels right. I feel like it's a good buy for Navalea. Like, this is sort of what I was basing my late game planning around. It's one of the reasons that we took the Fortify perk, so we could have extra Fortify turns with Entrench. Like, I think it's usually just enough block to help save you from some of the worst damage on Handcheck's turns, especially if we have Ballad of Evasion. And if we have multiple Ballad of Evasions, I'll start to feel a lot better about the fight. Or if we get Stimulant Pills or something like that to get extra evasion charges, like that would be excellent. I don't think there's like a dedicated need to worry about like Reinforce for the rest of the run, so I don't think Occident is necessary. Like maybe on the Twins fight, but I really hope I'm at least one-shotting one of the Twins, if not both of the Twins on that fight. So like we shouldn't need it. Yeah, the Twins I'm not actually that worried about. I mean, they can do some solid damage, but I think we can handle them. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't think the Scroll of Speed's ever necessary. Unless I wanted to... Was I going to do something? Oh, I was thinking about getting rid of... I was thinking about picking up Stone Amulet, actually. Getting a Lapis Necklace. I mean, that does give us a lot of turns of Fortify, which is kind of nice. Maybe we'll pick up a Citadel down the way. I don't know. Citadel could be good. Hi, team. Hi, chat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping like 50 Sharp, 50 Bless on Sylvie in the late game will be enough. I guess we'd want Amplify for that reason. Amplify is pretty darn good. We should change over our Divine Power, especially now that we're going to have a bunch of energy. Could see upgrading the Dark Ritual. I think actually upgrading this transmission to be the one that disappears is probably fine. Captivating Voice for the late game's probably good, though we could make it a 4 slow as well. That might be even better. That could be important for various reasons. But we don't have to do that just now. That's more of like a Handcheck clone sort of deal. Lucky, is your in real life name Lucky because I met someone named that? That's an interesting name. Yeah, 3 for 30% damage. Is that like too much? Because like we're not really using it for damage otherwise. This is just like get 30% damage for 3 energy. Is that too much to put in your carries deck? But it's like 30% damage that we can't get in any other way. Faded moment where Lucky is the Lucky you met in real life. It'd be pretty epic. This Shock Nova we should reduce in cost. That should be 4. I think the Sharpen is fine. I guess like Curse of Fragility could probably go. Punch is still a draw, so it's not really in the way. We have the Intercept. I don't know if I want to get rid of it or keep it. There's times I could see an argument for both. Right now it's a little in the way, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then Shattering Fist is something I should get rid of actually, but that's fine. We do want to pick up a Scroll of Intellect, right? I guess that means I'm not picking up an Amplify. I kind of think I want to pick up a dedicated Scroll of Intellect on Navalea. That seems pretty darn necessary. I can't imagine that being a wrong choice. We could pick up Dark Ritual too, like being upgraded. That might be worthwhile. Anything else I'd want to upgrade? I guess Setup would be good to upgrade. Make Sigrun's voice quite a bit better. Didn't I get rid of the Scroll of Speed a while ago? I swear I did. Oh, Magic Rune. I guess I wanted to get rid of Magic Rune too. I don't know, maybe it'll be useful. Maybe we'll have Chill in the late game, and that'll be something that we desire. Can't imagine it being that good, but who knows. Yeah, it's just, we're not like a rain team. We're not casting a bunch of zero-cost spells. I don't think Magic Rune is particularly good here. You got rid of Nav Scroll. Ah, you're right, I did do that, which is also still what I wanted to do, so that's good. Sylvie's deck I think should be fine. Oh, you know what I would like though? Isn't there like the poison attack thing? I mean, daggers is not a bad weapon either. Poison daggers is pretty darn good. Poison spray, we can't quite afford it. I doubt we need it. I doubt we need it right now. We're probably fine without it. It probably doesn't really matter. We could buy Uproot just for an extra source of vulnerable, right? And then maybe this helps us against monsters. I don't know if I want to do AoE Uproot with only 1 vulnerable. I mean, 98% resistance is still something for sure. Use a small weapon that gives a lot of sharp. I don't think I'll need that. My ranged attacks give me a lot of sharp. Especially when we get Purple Tempest. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. The Sharpening Blade gives you like 7 sharp, and with Hidden Hand you get it for like free. I love doing that build. But Tempest doesn't require that, I don't think. Yeah, so maybe, maybe Dark Ritual. True, but big numbies. Yeah, I mean, I am fairly used to Sylvie. Like, by round 2, or after round 2, she's usually at 50 sharp, even if I give her, like, no other help in Sharpen. Because she has +2 sharp at her level 5, and, like, that's just going to make every, like, sharp thing that I give, especially if we have it corrupted, I think that'll be 5 sharp per ranged attack. So as long as we play 5 ranged attacks, which we definitely will, we'll play more than that. Well, it'll only count for 5 ranged attacks when we play Tempest, so it'll go up to 25 sharp on round 1, and then 50 sharp on round 2. And that's assuming that we don't have any other ways that we're buffing it, which we probably will. So I don't think there's anything else in here I desperately need. I'm debating the Stone Amulet. It could be good, especially with the Entrench play that we're going for. Am I sold on the Benediction play? I don't know. I don't know that I'm sold on the... I was thinking about it, like... Why do I want to make Benediction cheaper when I can just... Not that it's bad. Not that Holy Hatchery, like, is bad here, necessarily. I don't mind Benediction as a card. And to continue trying this stuff out. But like, for my levels, Pendulum is cool, but we're not doing damage with Tula, and the evasion, I guess with Fanaticism, right? Fanaticism is like something we could potentially take. That was sort of one of the points, right? Was Fanaticism? Yeah. Fanaticism. Upgraded would be very expensive. Let's buy unupgraded for now. And then we'll think about it for later. I mean, with enough tankiness and enough healing, we won't need to worry about having evasion armor to start with either. We could probably pick up some better armor later down the line, hopefully. At least that's the plan. Better armor for everyone, especially if we expect to have to sustain in the hand-checked fight, which I suspect we do. I'm hoping I can beat him round 2, but without Barrage, that sometimes can be tricky. And I have a serious lack of Barrage with Sylvie in most of my runs. It just doesn't show up for some reason. I can't tell you why. Okay. We could buy Adrenaline on Sigrun too. I mean, I guess that's like a reason to do stuff. So Dark Ritual. We could give her the Magic Rune if we buy... We could upgrade Setup. Upgrading Setup seems pretty good. These decks are thicker than I'd like, and that's partially because I just don't know what I'm doing with Tula. I have never played her as a healer before, like trying out these runs, so I just don't know what I want to do. I'm also debating whether I want to keep the safeguard. Like, chances are, if we get a free upgrade, we're upgrading Entrench outside of anything else. Guess we could upgrade this transmission in case I wanted it to stay. Can't upgrade this Dark Ritual anymore. Could upgrade this to get rid of Shackles in case we're worried about Shackles at some point. It could always happen in a floor fight. Shackles can be sketchy. Does the Dream Corn apply Shackles? Don't they just stun you? Doesn't really matter at that point, right? Could upgrade the repair armor to be free. If only someone had posted Tula decks in your Discord with buy act with that comp. True, but like, I don't know, given that we're like competing, I don't really want to like just study your builds and like do it. At least not for the teams that I created. I think I'm down to do that for the teams that you ended up making. But I just sort of wanted to figure this out on my own. just a tiny bit of hubris there. Dreamcorn Shackles nor sleeps. You restarted 20 times. There is no competition. There's competition in my heart. He crushed you. I mean, maybe. I might have had trouble with my Heiner team. Fair, but it's a competition of friendship. True. We could upgrade this barricade too if we like suspect we have to sustain more damage each turn. I think we might need courage by the late game too if I'm expecting to last. I don't want to get blown up by the hand check. Though it's very possible we could have that happen to us. Do I need this flash shield? Do I need this prayer of healing? What if I get rid of prayer of healing? I feel like we're in the stage where we're probably going to find better heals very soon. And prayer of healing's a less good heal. I like the flash heal because I can find it with Omen of Peril, and Omen of Peril can act as a draw card, which is useful for me. When we have scries. And we're looking for the divine power. It's kind of weird. There's no crushing and having fun together. True. Navalea. I mean, the sponge, it is like both inconsequential and something I should probably get rid of. I don't mind transmission staying, right? Like, that's kind of cool. I don't know when that's going to be relevant. We have Trace. We want this transmission. We could also have her transmission stay. That seems like that could be relevant. We could also upgrade the Captivating Voice in case we need a 4 slow at some point. I'm going to do this actually before I forget, because like I'm going to forget and I'm going to have wanted to upgrade this. And the 4 slow will be meaningful in the Archon fight for sure. And probably the handshake fight too if we need to slow down a clone by a certain amount. We have the speed to outspeed the clones already on Sigrun, so I'm not worried about that. I'm acting like this act is already done, which it's not, by the way. Like, we could definitely lose on this act. But hopefully we're good. I wish they made greater heals. OCU 2 bless? Yeah. That would be nice. Okay. I think we're good. We have to have 500 gold for this. I don't know. Yeah, we have Rain of Arrows. Like, things should be fine. We're looking for Rain of Arrows and Vanish. Did I change my Vanish? I didn't change my Vanish, did I? I just realized. No! Oh, the clicks. Oh, I already clicked out. Damn it. I'm stupid. That should be a 4 stealth. Whatever. I wish healing was better in general. Oh, we have the trophy. Does that mean we get to go for free? Yes, okay. We get to save 500 gold. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. Gonna go here. Can move 1 card. I'll take the money. I don't need a card remove. I don't think I should be worried about this fight. Like, we should be faster than all of these guys with Chant of Initiative, and then we should be able to do a ton of damage to them as well, so. That'd be weird if we ended up losing this fight. Okay, can't really do too much with this. Am I gonna want Magic Rune? I don't know. We got the card we needed to. We have the Chant. We want a Transmission here, and then it's probably important that we draw the Divine Power. We got the Divine Power. We have the Fanaticism even. We have Omen of Peril. I don't know if Omen of Peril is really worth it. We'll keep the Expected Prophecy in case that matters more. Okay, we have some stuff here. Entrenched Safeguard is definitely going to be a little bit expensive as far as cards in my hand go. I might need to do something about that. Who's going to take the damage? Just everybody? Everybody's going to take the damage. I guess in that case we block for Sylvie. We could Safeguard as well for the extra Inspire. That might be pretty good. And we have the Evasion for the extra energy here. Inspire, Inspire, and then do we even bother looking for anything else? I guess scrying Sylvie would be nice since her draw is a little bit less secure, but we also would like just a ton of damage. So 13 Bless seems good. Alright, these guys have some fairly high... Oh, scrying would have been good for the magic mushroom, though. That I did not realize. Okay. Do piercing on you. That makes sense. This Vanish makes me sad. Should have done this slightly different order. We do draw whenever we take it. I just want to make sure the worm is taken out. It's probably the most important part. What did we get? We got Rain of Arrows, but we don't have the energy for it. That's a shame. I guess I should have bought Adrenaline. That would have been better. Mistakes were made. Whatever. We can take out the worm. Is there anybody else I'd like to take out? Do I have the worm regardless? Probably not. And I can't end anybody else. Even 94 there just isn't quite enough. We're not going to draw anything that is super relevant, so it feels like a waste of damage. Is why I don't want to do this. I should have probably played Blade Flurry first, looking at my hand now. Yeah, that also would have been correct. Could have had the 30% more damage that I was talking about. Yeah, Worm was definitely dead regardless. I don't know. This guy's not going to die at all. We'll beat him next turn. I hope we don't take too much damage. This guy does some, okay. Right, we did have Fanaticism played on Tula. And we do need to watch where Magic Mush goes. Okay, went on top of Tula's deck, so we'll want to get rid of that, if possible. Trace is in the bin. We don't have the Ballad of Evasion, because we're not, like, setting up for it correctly just yet. I'll probably do that later. So nothing here really stands out. Like, I suppose we'll still want Energize on Tula. Probably want Navalea to go faster. Oh, right, that draws us. Well, might as well draw more then. Sylvia's gonna need the energy. Then might as well slow them down a lot. Dang, can't trace. Okay. We'll hold off then. Did get Sharpen, that's nice. Give Tula the Inspire, that's extra nice. This draws us a card. Temple Lurker draws us a card. I guess we don't need the energy on Tula anymore. We could probably just take out all the evasion on you. We just need to play Rain of Arrows, really. I guess Magic Mush is going to happen. Oh well. So this is where our healing comes in, right? Okay, there we go. Healing. It's happening. Bless. There. Scry. Get rid of the other magic. Wait, I thought we already got rid of our Magic Mush. That's weird. Also, is this worth doing? How much is this? Minus 9%, but we have plus 25%. But also we need Inspire, so I think the Inspire ends up being more damage. If I think about it that way, I feel good about it. Guess I'll get rid of the Camouflage. We'll just like maximize our chances of drawing Rain of Arrows. Because I still think Rain of Arrows does it, even with only 5 powerful. Drew Magic Mush. Give me my Rain of Arrows. Oh my god, game. Bottom card of the deck. Alright. Game's being silly. I can't do much about that. That's pretty silly. Wow, this guy's actually really resilient. Damn. I should have, again, changed the order in which I played this. Okay, so we're messing up, which makes me feel like I shouldn't be playing today, but, whatever. Let's go for it. Ow. Okay, Magic Mush on top of Tula's deck again. We do want... maybe I should have kept the Prayer of Healing. We can trace our deck, get rid of that. That's nice. Ballad of Evasion this turn also saves us some damage, probably. So we're gonna have a speed up. Give her more energy. Draw. We can slow down the imp too. And then trace. Navalea. Sure, yeah, Shattering Fist don't seem too good. So let's not do that. So we want to draw then Sacred Weaver for the heals. And then we did get Divine Power. I was hoping for that. We got Spider Hatching. Got... Wait. I think we're set as long as we get enough energy on Sylvie, which we're guaranteed to do now. I don't know, we'll play that just in case. Okay. So we're good, right? And also we can heal. Like this is a heal, right? We should just play that so we heal up to full. And then we attack. Okay. That was awkward. That was an extremely awkward fight. But that was just because I messed up like 5 different times. So we won't mess up this time. Do I want the Sacred Ceremony? This is like one of the better heal cards I was talking about, though I was hoping for an upgraded version where it costs 4. Given our health, sure. don't think the rest of this matters. We don't care about shield stance. I definitely don't need energy on Navalea. Sneaky strike, we don't need to attack and gain stealth. At least we got money from that whole experience. Then we'll go into the purple portal. See how worthwhile the dream area is. I should know, I made a video on it. I think going up is the best way to go because we get 3 different fights. One fight's hard. This fight should be easy, so we could like take whatever corrupted they offer on that fight, and then these other 2 fights I should have damage. Anyways, so we get a chance to rectify our mistake of not making this vanish A4. So that's nice, and I guess I could buy adrenaline, since it seems like we need it. Yeah, there's a town inside the dream area. It's pretty crazy. There is an awkward option to grab Ballad of Evasion on Sylvie too, if we end up feeling like we need it late game. I don't know that 2 evasion and 1 buffer is enough for anything. But yeah, that's a big desperation play. Okay. Anything else we want to upgrade? Maybe making trench free. Or sorry, repair armor free. Love to upgrade that. Could upgrade these cards. Transmission maybe. Oh, that's brave going dream. I agree. I don't know if this is the correct way to go. I'm pretty sure like all the events suck at dream areas too. Like there's only like one good way, but up is not that direction. I don't know if I have any of the characters that are going to be helpful in the dream area either, so that's another potential problem. Do I want to upgrade? I think making something cheaper would be nice, but I don't know that it's strictly necessary. Upgrading Dark Ritual would feel more impactful. Whatever. We'll upgrade there. These are the same wait, was it always the same items as the starting town? I thought we'd get a new item pool. Damn. Well, that makes it a little less worthwhile going here then. Okay, well, that's a shame. Hopefully we get some free upgrades. I guess I could do some card removes too, right? If we say something is not good. I don't know if I'm going Benediction. I don't know if I'm going that whole route. It's just like... I guess it's a heal spell for other cards to trigger. I just feel like I might need dispels later. Like I might just have to be a more sustained team, a little bit more of a grindy team. But I don't know if I have the armor for that just yet. If everybody had something closer to Stainless Curious, I'd feel a lot better about it. I think we're ready. We'll go up this way. Ooh, exotic equipment shop. These guys don't have a lot of piercing resistance, I'm pretty sure. I'm moderately confident in being able to wipe them. As long as I don't mess up. And they're slow. Like, as long as I don't mess up horribly here. Speaking of not messing up, we have to play Temple Looker first. This gives us our Song of Celerity that we know we're going to want. We have a transmission on top. That's nice. We only have one source of draw, so I guess we won't want the Ballad of Evasion next turn, if we have a next turn. So what do we want to do? Probably just ensure that we have a good divine power. I don't know that this qualifies. Flash Shield could be nice in this situation though, given what we got going on. Speed up everybody, and try not to take any hits from these guys. Okay, got you here. Get a draw from this. Ooh, it's entrenched now. That actually might have made things worse. Maybe. No, we're probably still fine. So I think Safeguard, Dark Ritual for the extra energy in case that ends up being relevant. Sharpen plus Energize Inspire. Seems like a great turn. Okay, we did get the better Divine Power. I don't know if I play it straight away. We want the extra Inspire. Sacred Ceremony is probably not very relevant. I do want to heal up slightly, and then there we go. A Scry is what I was hoping for. Just get rid of 3 quick shots. That should help us draw into what we need. And then we'll do maximum Divine Power. And now we should be fairly likely to get through our whole deck. I don't know, we don't have like the Corrupted Tempest yet, so maybe I'm overestimating it. But, like, our deck isn't actually as thick as it looks. Okay, cool, we got Rain of Arrows. Who has like a particularly high amount of stuff? Nobody has high resistances. Wow, perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. And then we'll do Sharp Attack, Sharpen Up, Sharpen Up, Sharpen Up, like Camouflage, Rain of Arrows. Oh, I guess Vanish would be even better. Eh, it won't matter. They're all dead. Cool. So that's how it's supposed to go. Wait, is this a Corruptor fight that isn't randomized? What happened with this act? What do you mean isn't randomized? -1 Inspire on combat start versus boss is really scary. Oh. The boss doesn't, like, do anything, though, right? That blur is unfortunately not very good, I feel like. Unless we need the evasion. Nah. We don't need that. Similarly, I don't want any of these other cards. See what our shop is. Oh. Okay. Huh. This plate mail is worth considering. -1 speed can be rough, but like 50 HP and 35 resistances makes you a heck of a good tank. There is another Stainless Gears here, which is really funny. This does cost money. And there's Berserker Claws. Just as I was talking about it, I'm like, oh, I can't take Berserker Claws. There's a world in which it's correct to take Berserker Claws over Tempest. And just go all in on like the Blade Flurry sort of stuff. I have random encounters enabled. Oh, you're right, and they're not random enemies. All Corruptor fights are supposed to be random. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's weird. Well, it's a dream world, so nothing really counts. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, 3 draw a turn is pretty good. I mean, we could potentially get Corrupted. Oh god, Corrupted Berserker Claws. I actually think it's probably better to go Corrupted Berserker Claws. It's kind of crazy. Not after you double path for Purple Tempest, I know. I know. But like, I'm pretty sure it's the most amount of damage. We'd have to pick up some melee attacks, which is one of our problems. And we'd want melee attacks that like do piercing damage, which I think exists. Tempest just isn't good. Tempest is incredible. Tempest is actually incredible. But you built your deck for Tempest. I really did build my deck for Tempest, and I did not build it for Berserker Claws. The thing is, like, only a few weapons in the game could possibly beat out Tempest in terms of damage. Yeah, but there's still time. You can max Sharp with Double Shot and her level 5 without it. That's true. Like, I won't have as nearly as much Sharp without the Claws. I mean, I could get Grinding Wheel and Navalea. That could get her 12 Sharp. And if we have enough Amplify from Tula, we could potentially get her Sharp a fair bit up there. And the draw, Ruin, Scavenge. Yeah. I mean, you can max Sharp with Double Shot and her level 5 without it. I could probably... I mean, it won't max Sharp with Double Shot, but yeah, I can probably max Sharp eventually. It just won't be as fast. The draw ruins Scavenge is true. Scavenge is going to be one of those clutch cards. Would really like to see some of those other damage cards. A max sharp with just Rain of Arrows and 1 sharpen. Oh right, the Rain of Arrows upgrade could also get it. We'd have to get a free upgrade for me to probably like upgrade Rain of Arrows. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't underestimate the 3 or potentially 5 free draw that Tempest does give us. And it also gives us flexibility of getting rid of cards like Sharpen. I don't know if that's like something that we care about, but yeah, Berserk Claws is a lot of damage. Now, what it does mean is right now we'll have a lot tougher time this act, and I have to be a lot more picky with my my Tempest decks. I still keep Tempest over Berserker, but almost anything else. I think Berserker Claws is like the only thing I would trade it out for outside of like the double hit weapons. Like Tempest is incredible. I'm gonna buy this plate mail on Sylvie. This is probably crazy. But I was looking at our armors. We have Stainless Gears here, so we're not buying it on Navalea. Cloak of Evasion is good enough, and I actually just don't want Tula to be slower than Sylvie, but Sylvie being slower than Tula isn't the end of the world, and then I can't get rid of Wing and Helmet on Sigrun because we need the speed control. So plate mail can go on Sylvie. And this makes her nearly like indestructible. We still have enough money for the Berserker Claws. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for the Purple Tempest. But then we can get rid of the Lava Crystal anyways. Which kind of makes me sad. Yeah, whatever. Alright, Dreamfield. Is there anything like good here? I forget. Like it always fucks up the probability. Like the probability is not nearly this high. It's actually incredibly low. Is there like a... Is there a good option? I'd swap it for Tesseract. I'm pretty sure that's incredibly wrong. That's insanely wrong. Now, especially when you have a deck built like this. I think they're all combats. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think... Well, no, I'm pretty sure these top 2. If I remember correctly from the video when I was doing the research, these, if you fail them, end up giving you like some sort of awful card. If it was just 2 guys. This one, probably just... You don't do anything, but you don't get an awful card. Waking him, but like, we could get a crit fail really easy here and probably get a bad card in everybody's deck. Versus like a bad card in one person's deck. So maybe we just like pass. If we don't hit this pass, then whatever. Okay. We got through. Oh yeah, we can take whatever corruptor here, right? So we have money. Yeah, we take money here. Really, you don't have Faded Future and Titan Energy. You wouldn't want a reduction when you're guaranteed to max sharp anyways. Well, I mean, the Corrupted Dream Sphere gives you reduction on turn 2, which is a lot less good to me. And I have 10 energy, so I don't really need... Like, I'm going to have 10 energy late game, like almost every turn on Sylvie. So, like, I don't think it's that necessary. Dream Sphere? I like a Dream Sphere. I looked at it recently. Yeah, I was right. I was looking at what the rewards are here. Yeah, every 2 turns. Yeah, just like... That doesn't do much. Oh, you said Tesseract. Oh. That's not how you spell it. Dream Tesseract. That's right. Tesseract. Ah, this is every turn. Okay, I can understand why you'd want Tesseract. That's a bit better. Eh. I still don't think it's correct. Ooh, okay. Draw into transmission. That's probably for the best. Draw. Deflect, in case we need to block, we have it. Shouldn't really need too much here. The squirrel is annoying. I guess we want slow. We got slow. Alright, I'm good. I take range mastery, this team can't generate sight, so I took it. Yeah, that makes sense. I still think I made a mistake in not prioritizing, oh, we can't slow them. What am I talking about? Okay, then I'll just grab this. Whatever, they're Act 1 enemies. They're not going to do anything. He's going to, what, slow Sigrun? Whatever. Like, that doesn't matter. Okay. I've got a scry. We have no draw in our opening hand. That kind of sucks. So we're not getting much out of this. I guess we'll just go for, like, Sylvie's perfect turn. Okay, cool. We got Rain of Arrows. We don't have, like, our dupe card yet, so that doesn't really matter. We have Infinite Clarity. So I guess that's cool. We'll put a Adult Spider up here. And again, it's Act 1 enemies, like... This shouldn't be that hard. It's kind of famous last words, but, you know. Like... We'll do it. Who's got, like, any resistance? I guess the farmer. Like, I guess we care. Adrenaline here feels nice. I think that was maybe a mistake. We should just, vanish Rain of Arrows. Yeah, it's like pretty much anything we do is gonna work. This is the whole reason I did this. Didn't have to think about this fight. And it was nice not having to think. Okay. 500 is great. Poisonous shot. This is the wrong freaking poison damage attack. But we get a bunch of Act 1 cards here, so that makes sense. Flash heal. I guess, like, if I'm gonna go Cleansing Prayer, like, if we're going more sustain, maybe Flash heal is what I want. So we get the Dispel Magics every now and then. So this acts as a Dispel and a draw card. That's weird and wrong, and I'll do it. I'll do it, damn it. Maybe we take Upgraded Punch. Kind of funny. Okay. Rupture would have been a melee attack we could have taken. Ooh, Demonic Tutor. I mean, I think Demonic Tutor is pretty darn good. We don't have any cards I desperately need to remove. I should be able to attack through Thorn's Proliferation with Sylvie. Because she's got really good resist right now. She's got 74% resistance here. So that's not a problem. We just have to make sure we have the damage. That's the problem. Okay, we need draw. It's vigilance. Yep. And then we're going to have to get transmission. Cool. That's all I really needed. Do this. Song of Celerity. Draw here. And then we want to make sure we have the Divine Power. We won't need to. I don't know if I want Expected Prophecy, but it's often better to have some sort of scry. Something like that. I guess we want to play as few cards as possible here. So we'll try to do that. The Stark Ritual is going to be great for ourselves here. Yeah, okay. So that should be a hefty Divine Power. Maybe we can do the Holy Hatchery too, which maybe getting the heals off is kind of good. Like I said, I'm fairly confident in being able to attack through here. Play the 1-cost spell 2. I do want to find a fortune telling. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's like all that I required. Do we need energy? We probably do. Get rid of the quick shots. Target shooting should be nice. And then not as much bless as I wanted, but hopefully enough. We have some sharp. We're doing good damage. None of these guys have good resistances to us. Cool. Yeah, and then who has the best resistance? It's you. And you have a lot of health, but we'll just grab like a million sharp by attacking. And then we'll vanish. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and Sylvie had no problem with the thorns because we have ridiculous resistances right now. Thanks to the plate mail. Purple rapid fire. Purple rapid fire. It's interesting. I'll take the extra helping hand. I definitely want that on Navalea. I felt just a little bit helping hand light. I think an extra scry on Tula is actually kind of good here. And then I don't care about those cards on Sigrun, unless I really think I'm going to need evade and powerful options later. I don't think I will. Purple rapid fire, I mean... I'll take it. Right now it's going to be good for the single target damage. What are we looking for? I mean, sure, rush him. Don't let him finish that ritual. Nope, we failed. Alright. Yeah, -1 inspire. Brutal. Okay. Oh, I don't have my draw card. That's extra brutal. Oh my god. That is... Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. They got rid of my draw. Evil. Evil, draw, corruption. Okay. Hopefully we draw Inspire on Navalea. We do, right? It's guaranteed. It's going to be a little bit long of a fight, but they don't really do anything. As far as I remember. So we have Inspire. I guess I'll just play like Entrench, so we don't take any damage. I don't even know if they do damage first turn. We can scry ourselves. Make a whole bunch of things less likely. Like Demonic Tutor. I guess we'll take the Divine Power, sure. Fine. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward. That's for sure. Scry. Give some energy. Let's give a little bit more bless. I don't know, maybe we can take out the guy in front. Brave guy, I respect it. Yeah. Like, they're gonna stun us for like a turn. You're immune to sight? Alright, fine, I'll put the sight on this guy just so I have the resistances going off. This is the guy we eventually have to take out. I don't know if you going is gonna ruin my day, but it might. Hey, perfect. that was the perfect way to draw a rapid fire. Okay. Yeah, we need better blessing for later. What'd you do? You just did a thing? Reach Nightmare Echo played this game? Cool. We didn't play any, so it doesn't do anything. Now, being stunned for eternity does suck. It's a very fun mechanic to be stunned. However, they don't, like... They just fill your deck with crap. They don't really do anything else. And because this guy's not dead, they don't do much about this guy. And he's got another 150 health clone, like, whatever. Like... I don't know how I'm supposed to be mad about that. This seems fine. We'll put Dark Ritual on top. Why not? I want to play that one later. Alright. Just came back. This boss looks ugly. The summon is sick, though. What does it do? It kind of just, like, puts crap into your deck and then punishes you for playing some of the cards that they put into your deck. That's it. Honestly, kind of nothing. Like, I don't think this boss does anything. I could be wrong about that. Ooh, we shouldn't hit him too much, actually, because he's got the piercing resist thing going on. Oh, we can get the slow off. I guess, like, I want to block before I do this, and then we'll slow them even further. Sure. Well, we'll eventually get heals as well, right? So, this is good. Fortune telling. Guess we don't want that adrenaline. Want probably some of the other cards that we get. Blade Flurry, I suppose I'm not going to have the energy for. Don't think it's really worth playing the Sacred Ceremony. But it does heal us. Are we gonna die? Do they do damage? No, I swear they just don't do damage. Okay, we'll just go all in on the divine power. That should be fine. I guess we'll look at ourselves in case we had something we needed. We're good. There, billion damage there. That's a bad adrenaline. It's a fake one. Don't let it fool you. Okay, so we want to draw. I guess, like, do I want to draw or do I want a rain of arrows first? Huh. I wanted to vanish for the rain of arrows. Okay, that ended up being a huge waste. The cards being on the bottom of my deck that I want to play, that's starting to get old. So, like, this boss doesn't do anything. He looks like a Marvel rival character. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. Yeah. Ooh, another flash shield, but this one's upgraded, and that's kind of what I want it to be. So I might just get rid of that one later, but then we're going to have too many flash shields. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Stone skin for survival later. No, we have other cards. I don't think I want any of these. And then... Oh, we get an actual chest rewards. Oh. Oh, hey. Holy shit, that's Assassin's Tools. Holy crap. Maybe I don't need Tempest. It's still good for the draw. It's still good for the draw. I think in terms of spells, we're probably best off here with Sigrun, and that lets us... I think the Horned Helmet here is actually a viable replacement for Cloak of Evasion, in terms of, like, what we're using it for. I looked at the sidearm first, and I was like, oh, I guess we get, like, Gunshot when we play our melee card. It's kind of okay, whatever. But no, the Assassin's Tool is good here. I don't think I want Hunting Ring over Lapis Necklace. We're not really looking for the mark application from Navalea. So... yeah, that's fine. Not knowing what's going on makes life fun, yeah. This gives us like a Corrupted Dream Sphere, right? And this gives us gold? I'll be honest, I think I prefer the gold. Gold, yeah, gold and shards. Oh, we get both, and experience, holy crap. Okay, cool, we'll level up. That level up's bad. This level up might be worth it, like Cleansing Prayer. I don't know if we want Undying Will, but we definitely want Double Shot. Double Shot is what I need. +2 sight charges. Go crazy on the site. Plays your weapon with a Corrupted Dream Sphere. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Jesus. What a way to throw the run. Wait, you didn't take Pendulum? No, I thought about it, but like... I realized I'm gonna build for sustain, not for OTK. And like the pendulum combo is neat, but like I have to have the spells in hand, and like it requires me to keep some awkward cards here. Whereas like now I can probably just get rid of Benediction. And then we might keep the flash heals for just like some draw like heal cards that also act as dispel. Like I think that'll end up being better. And then we have Sacred Ceremony too for the Holy Hatchery. So like we can reduce Sacred Ceremony. If we get it down to its 4 cost, we can get up to, or we can get it -2 Sacred Ceremony permanently. That'd be pretty nice with all the flash heals. So 2 cost Sacred Ceremony would be definitely better than the Benediction in the long run. Glad we got 1k gold to remove some of them. Yeah, definitely gonna have to have money to remove. But this doesn't strike me as a bad thing. And I'm glad we got, yeah, that was a lot of golden shards, honestly. Pretty darn good level up. I'm like debating whether I want to take the level up on Navalea here just to like give Undying Will for right now. Just so she doesn't die. They're both good. I think with 2 prophecies, I'd still go Pendulum and just buy a Dispel. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an option. I was just like, I think I'm going to go Sustain. I was originally going to do Pendulum. Oh, right, you get a full health heal. Never mind. Good. Glad I didn't level up. Alright, we have to fight the Tyrant. Probably just better off attacking fast. And we don't have quite enough speed for everybody. So we'll still want to play this Song of Celerity. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get rid of the magic rune. I don't think that's doing much for us. Song of Celerity, cool. Oh, we have a magic tome, perfect. Set ourselves up right there. Good. Now we're starting to go off. Okay, do we need slow? I guess I technically need slow. Don't really want to remove these cards, but we'll take it. The Mary is such a good path now. Also, does Ursur look smaller than he did in the past? I don't know why he was bigger in my head. I'm not sure. Honestly, couldn't tell you. What do you attack? You attack the middle hero. Okay, we'll protect our most vulnerable middle hero then. We have Inspire there. Start to get the Energize. Do we want to go full Energize on Tula? Seems a little bit wasteful. Why not? We're having fun. Draw on our melee attack. Oh my god. I mean, the duality was kind of cool here. Things are like working out somewhat. Nah, the modded one is smaller. That makes sense. Okay, I guess we'll own Apparel. I'll grab a Flash Heal. I don't really want to like look at my own deck right now. Cool, we got a Divine Power. I guess Sacred Ceremony is very similar. We have Powerful on everybody, so it's just no energy instead, but we get the heal off on everyone, which is nice. We could expect a Prophecy for Divine Power later. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So then, maximize Inspire. I suppose Fortune Telling is definitely... Oh, we have Double Shot. Right, I need to, like, focus. Like, double Rain of Arrows should, like, solve every fight now. Man, I am not focused. Alright. Yeah, like... what are they gonna do? We have the Adrenaline. I guess with Adrenaline I can do this for fun. Double Shot, we'll camouflage Rain of Arrows, and then we'll do another Rain of Arrows with like a Vanish. Alright, cool. Remember you also have Assassin's Tools. Thank you. Yeah, I should remember that. That's a very useful tool. There's no like... There's no time I'd ever really want that many small weapons, right? Let me look at small weapons. I think too many of them are slashing to be good for us. Yeah, I mean, Oxidant. Poison Daggers would be neat, but it'd disappear anyways. I guess Sharpening Knife could be cool. We probably don't need that much Sharp. Shiv is whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a time I take Weapons Cache. Bouncing Shield! Not for this run, unfortunately. Purple Shatter kind of is unfortunate. Weapons Cache is only good for memeing. Yeah, I think that's kind of true, isn't it? Okay, ooh, another Horned Helm for our purple Horned Helm. Oh, there's a Noble Shield to get purple. Wouldn't mind Navalea having draw on shield, but we don't have the capacity for that. Now, Tyrant Necklace, I guess like I could take that if I really wanted the Fortify charges on Navalea. If we don't care about her speed. But she's been good for energizing Tula up to 10. So I think I do care about her speed. I think the Lapis Necklace is good here. The Plate Mail on Sylvie was at least funny for the Thorns. Like, I like that we can just take any of the Thorns options, and it's not going to be bad. The Corrupted Assassin's Tools would be neat. 5+1 stealth charge would be pretty darn cool. Gonna have to give up our ring, which sucks. So mad about that. Noble Shield, can't give up our Winged Helmet, unfortunately. So I think this is just a big fat nothing take for anyone here. I guess Frost Axe for like bleed if we were gonna do that on somebody. Like if somebody could apply bleed, like then we could apply a bunch of chill. But the only one who's applying bleed is Sylvie, so this just isn't happening on anybody here. There's just gold at least. We get the free card upgrade, but doesn't this also give us a curse when we get the free upgrade? I think it's still worth it for what that's worth. Hot take, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay, we can do... I guess Navalea's deck is in some ways less important. So we could do Ballad of Evasion getting upgraded. That should be good for later. We'll like that it has Inspire. I guess Demonic Tutor being upgraded over even Divine Power might be nice. Especially we're going to combo Sacred Ceremony. Entrench upgrade is actually what I want. So we can eventually make that cheap. I think I might get rid of Safeguard in this case. And then I guess Rain of Arrows is going to get upgraded. That's nice. Yeah. We get some free sharp off of that. That'll be good. Okay, well, free upgrades galore. Cold Spell or we have a we have 0% chance on Navalea. This is like guaranteed curse, or we have a quarter chance to succeed with Sylvie and not get a bad card. But if we get a bad card on Sylvie, I mean, we could probably manage it pretty well. And Navalea, we kind of need to have slow, and everybody's going to get a curse if I go this way. So let's give this to Sylvie. Just give her that 1/4% chance. I don't know. Failed. Get cold feet. It's expected. Even get in if you miss. Yeah, there's nowhere to go. Even if you miss, you're fine. Ah, shit, it's a Colin. I was afraid of that. Tula gets another Demonic Tutor. Do we have the speed? We should have the speed. Lack of vulnerable could be annoying. Colin doesn't have like a crazy amount of resistance though, right? I don't know. I should probably skip this one. But there's a part of me that says I should do it. There's part of me that says I should do the exotic equipment shop. Feels a tad bit risky. I don't think Colin has good piercing resistances, though. The guy in front will be a nightmare to take out without vulnerable. But we'll have like 50 sharp, so it'll eventually happen. Another Demonic Tutor's pretty sweet. I am still worried about the Archon fight, which is why I'm like considering these pretty heavily. If you don't Shock Nova you lose speed control for years. Yeah. It's like we have to take it immediately, which is part of our problem. And that's why I made sure Navalea didn't pick up another bad card. But I'm a little bit worried about that, because now we have to draw Piercing Howl or Shock Nova. It's sketch. I would love to see an exotic shop, though. I'd still take Gladiator Helm probably over Plate Mail. As cool as Plate Mail's been. So we're kind of fishing. I don't think I need another Demonic Tutor. Ooh, this feels risky. Like, clicking that button made me panic for a second. I don't know. I probably shouldn't take this. It's probably a bit too risky for the run. Like, I feel like I have the damage. Going for the exotic shop. I think this is doable. Okay. Trace. We got transmission. That's good. I could potentially do even better, though, with setup. I have faith. If you think you can do it, yeah, that's a question. That's a questionable one. Do I think I can do it? We have 2 draw, technically. We have to draw slow. Or we could just block a lot, but I think slow is going to be better. Oh shit, I needed speed for Navalea, what am I doing? Making mistakes. Right, we needed to speed up for Navalea. Well, we're alive. Punches draw. Repair armor. Our team is tanky. Definitely don't forget about how tanky our team is. We'll slow them all down for next turn. Then we'll block here, and then, I don't know, maybe hit Colin a little bit harder. This guy still hasn't gone yet. He's got 91 piercing resist because he got reinforce. Now I kind of regret getting rid of that other card. Okay. We have a draw. Cleansing Prayer. Could be good here. It's like not what I wanted to draw. We have the wrong flash heal in hand. But it does make me more confident in our abilities this way. Still want to scry. Okay. Gonna have a bad first turn. And that's okay. As long as Sylvie doesn't just die, hopefully we'll be fine. I guess like I should have done this in a slightly different way. We have very specific cards we want to see on Sylvie. I think I might just barely have the energy to do what I wanted to do. Not yet. Double shot, but no energy to do what you wanted to do. No adrenaline, no any of that. So I feel like killing Colin makes a lot of sense. We'll do it with rapid fire. There's the cold feet. Okay, Colin's dead. So hopefully we can just out-sustain the rest of these guys. This guy's probably gonna hurt, but we gave stuff to Sigrun, so we're okay for now. Magic Rune. Have an overcosted transmission. I think Navalea being faster feels good. We could do the Ballad of Evasion. No, we can't do the Ballad of Evasion. Never mind. Then yeah, we'll wanna slow that guy down. There we go. That should be good. Don't forget. By the way, when is next stream so I can finish the bingo or start the bingo? What do you mean when is next stream? I don't even know. Probably Thursday. Gonna be trying for Thursdays anyways. Okay, we still didn't actually pump up with powerful, so oh, because we didn't have to. Duh. Okay. Ooh. Super likely to get Sacred Ceremony there. Neat. And we get a Dispel. Cool. A second Fanaticism. We didn't really have any Fury, so we can just go all out here. And then hopefully just raw amounts of stupendous damage get us through. Against 91% resist, I doubt it, but like, eventually that'll fall through. This guy can't be... Oh, he could be bled. That's right, I always forget that skeleton could be bled. Do I keep this Temporal Lurker in my deck to fight the skeleton? Maybe. Did he give himself reinforce? No. Okay. So it's probably this guy, and that's probably why it was a little bit of a pain. That's fine. Surely we draw a Rain of Arrows. God, I love this game. Okay. Rapid fire here. Dude's got a lot of resists. But he's dead, and then I guess we'll just eventually break through the skeleton once he runs out of reinforce. Being immune to vulnerable is annoying. Ow. He's healed himself. That seemed kind of dumb. Does he even get to do anything that way? Okay, we have Ballad of Evasion. That's pretty sweet. Should help us at least a little bit. Yeah. We should be good. Sylvie needs that, sure. Like, I feel like we're healing up fairly well. There's the bad cards coming into play. She's already got Inspire. So, like, we can slow this guy down even more. Inspire Sylvie, or Energize Sylvie, I mean. She's gonna be up to max stuff here. Now we get Rain of Arrows. Double Electric Pulse. Love it. Beautiful. Couldn't have done anything better myself. I mean, it's hilarious how much damage we are doing to somebody who has 91% resist. That's actually kind of impressive. Immune to Sanctify is annoying. What do we have to draw here? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. You know, we could, like, draw a little bit better. Spider Hatching. I guess Spider Hatchling could, like, give us something to break through as well. So, heal. Heal. Divine Power. And then we'll Spider Hatchling. We could just give ourselves, like, mind damage or something, right? Yeah. That'll do it. Cool. And he's gonna do something. Alright, yeah. We're good. Okay, Bingo will be ready by then. I have so many ideas. Excellent. I hope it's something like could actually be followed along too. I love how tanky we are. I feel like it's pretty darn good. Probably no sense in actually taking any more damage. It's just like no reason for it. And we just don't want to draw that many cards because we don't want the electric pulses. Ow. Okay, we'll do this. Shattering Fist. Perfect timing. Oh, he healed up a lot. Did you notice that? Equals your missing health. Oh. Well, fortunately, we gave ourselves a different damage type, so... Ha! Joke's on you. You can't stop me. Because I've already stopped myself. Okay. Sure. Mostly full health. I mean, as long as this is staking, we're doing pretty well. Oh, he doesn't have Reinforce anymore, so he's dead. Duh. Alright. Cool. Ooh, okay. Ooh, Adrenaline too here. And second Adrenaline. I mean, I kind of want it right now. I think Amplify is better than Fanaticism. We did buy a Fanaticism, so that's fine. We could get this Transmission. I mean, Transmission's like all we're looking for on Sigrun, so that makes sense. A Red Steel Cloak is even better than Horned Helmet, potentially. Would I ever consider replacing Plate Mail on Sylvie? Like, so one problem with Sylvie being slow, for sure, is that we do have to have her outspeed the clones. And I don't know if we're going to have enough slows for the clones. But I do like the Red Steel Cloak here on Tula. I think that's just even better. This one, Chargers of Mark, probably doesn't do anything for us. But we can't really... I guess, like, if hindsight being 2020, I guess Stainless Curious on Tula would be better for the late game. But who knew? Another Noble Shield. God, could have gone purple. Could have gone purple. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's an argument for Steadfast Boots on Sylvie, just to keep her fast. Now that Tula has speed, she should be appropriately faster than Sylvie. So we could give one speed to Sylvie if we needed to. But I do like how tanky Plate Mail's made her, Does mean that we can survive a long time. I think we just have to build for survival, so we probably want like Mass Dispel and things like that for the late game. Okay. And then we want the key. At least I think we want the key. Oh, I don't know what this event is. The argument about where to go for the sewers. I mean, we have a 46% chance. %chance here. Do we take Sylvie's like 27% chance? If we fail, does something bad happen? Do we get a bad card in Sylvie's deck? Probably. We just go for the Ratman, I guess. How do we get the key? Webweaver shackles hands, Sylvie speed won't matter. Oh, good point, yeah. But the clones can't be shackled. And I expect to have to fight the clones. You get the key either way? Okay. Well, if we get the key either way, I guess we just take the higher percentage. Let's see. Because, yeah, we're going to go Webweaver. The start of your first turn. That's not every turn? Oh, I feel like that should be every turn. Damn. Well. And reduce damage done by 30%. Shackles on aim. I guess like this would be encouragement to pick up shackle cards. To reduce boss damage by 30%. Low self-esteem more than likely. Yeah, probably. We'll go for the 46% chance. And we get some shit. Coldbone Goblet. Let's go. What if we take this on Navalea? What if we hard pivot Coldbone Goblet Navalea right now? Do we even have any perks? Oh, do we have a chill charge? We're set. We're fine. We have one chill on Navalea. What more do you need? This might be nice for speed control. Ah, whatever. It's probably nice for speed control. We can make Barricade do stuff. Whatever. I guess we're going nuts. Let's take the gold. And then, ooh, remove 2 cards. Only the jellyfish is kind of fast, right? Cold Hands is kind of annoying, but we'd love the remove cards. Yeah, even if we die here. Oh, I should have leveled up first. Is Coldbone guaranteed drop there? Not sure. No, that's trash, but fun. Yeah, right. Our draw is going to be the Scroll of Intellect, which we definitely want. We could still draw with spells, though, so we'll draw the Transmission. And then we'll trace Navalea. Get rid of the Cold Hands. Punch is going to be less good now. Safeguard's probably not what I want. I may have made some mistakes, but they're fun mistakes. Fun mistakes can't be mistakes. Surely. Should make Sylvie survive. At all costs. Always Sylvie survive. Dude, Shattering Fists. We can increase our cold damage by 3 for Coldbone Goblet. What more do you need? It's kind of funny. Okay, we'll do that. Guess the 4 slow is good. And then we'll put a bunch of energy down. Okay, we got Holy Hatchery. Fanaticism is kind of interesting. I guess we like play our deck. We hope that that's good enough, and we scry here, very fortunately. I'm going to get rid of 1 Adrenaline, because we have 2, and then the Lurker doesn't matter. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Target shooting. Alright, we can target shooting the front person or the back person because they have apparently an insane amount of resistance. What we got? Double shot. Somebody I don't need to double shot. Alright. Great. Guess I'll want to do this next turn. That was a bit of an awful turn. But how could I have known? Drink up. 10 Fury. Right, you're gonna try to like summon. Oh, right, you take full speed control away from me. I hate you. At least we shock novaed them. Ooh, magic spores are rough though. That's a brutal bunch of cards there. Some sanctify, okay. So we want to give draw here. Minus 3 speed's not going to be good enough. All these fights are being awkward. Suppose like could have Tula go. Ah, there's the slow I needed. I'm gonna not Dark Ritual at this point. Be honest, I was hoping we just draw better cards than this. Scry, get rid of the Magic Mushroom, Severe Burn. I guess the Vengeance won't matter as much. Get the better of the Magic Mushroom. Probably don't need double Rapid Fire in a turn where we're gonna get everything we ever desired. Probably don't need the Blade Flurry. Okay, Helping Hand does free us up a little bit. Vulnerable's nice. And I need to like not kill everything somehow. Does that mean I don't do Rain of Arrows twice? Weird, because I don't want to kill everything. What, would I Rapid Shot instead? Oh, that feels bad. Huh. I guess we want to like not kill everything. Ah, shit. Well, now wish granted. I didn't mean in that way. Okay, well, things taking a little bit of a turn for worse. But I did say I didn't want to kill everything, so you know, the game's just helping me out here. The jellyfish is going first. I don't like that. Well, you're gonna speed somebody up. Who are you speeding up? No, you speed each other up? Wait, that doesn't seem right. We're moving cards, right? Now you speed people up. Okay, I see how it works. Cool. Tula, save me. Ow. I don't think you're going to. No, wait. We can survive. We got heals. We got lots and lots of heals. Okay. Everything's fine. You guys are all panicking for no reason. Just wanted to let you know that. Guess I'll take a cleansing prayer maybe. Like we're fine. Nothing to even worry about actually. Just genuinely A-okay. Yeah, maybe don't do 49 damage to your friend there. Any Omen of Peril into anything? Yeah, we get another flash heal. It's kind of funny. It's all good. Okay, lock in. Yeah, I've been locking in. Okay, now can I kill everything? Probably. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, harm in letting everything die here. Cool. Okay, we could have, like, won earlier, but, like, meh. You also need to pass the correct check siding with the Ratman. Oh. Don't you want to heal more? I thought about it. Hey, we got an upgraded Vanish. But we're going to get a heal after the Rat King anyways. So, I don't think it matters. Ray of Hope. Is that the courage I need? No, I think we need better forms of courage. Okay, remove cards. Cold Feet, definitely. The Severe Burn, definitely. No Death's Doors to speak of, so, you know, we're amazing. As per usual. Could remove the Arena Champion? Yeah. Could remove the Arena Champion? Yeah. Yeah. Do I need 3 flash heals? 3 flash heals feels excessive, and I don't want to have to spend the shards to upgrade it, so... And then if I get free upgrades, we're upgrading, like, literally anything else. Barricades become even more interesting. Punches become very bad. So does Shattering Fists, but we can't get rid of it. And then, is there anything I'd want to get rid of here? Double Adrenaline seems a little bit excessive. Maybe Arena Champion, so that I can, like, search a little bit deeper. Though, if we're getting rid of our powerful sources, maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright. Good enough. Should have added my class card to get rid of, but that's fine. Alright. I mean, we built the whole run for it, right? Although, what if we went purple Coldbone Gauntlet? Eh? Eh? Who sold on purple Coldbone Gauntlet? You side with the Ratman, you get the Elven Quiver, not Frozen Arrows, and the Elven Cuirass. I thought I did side with the Ratman, and they gave me not that. Oh, side with the Elves. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. Ever considered Sylvie's Falcon Shot? Does, in fact, not shoot a falcon at the enemy? No, that's a good point. What the heck? Why is that a thing? I mean, like, this is silly. We'd have 5 chill, though, every time we applied barricade. Reinforce. I mean, that's like a way of taking speed control that I just never considered doing at all on this run. Until just now. I'm pretty sure Purple Tempest is the way it should go, though. Then again, we have a 10% damage resist ring, right? Like, that's not bad. Why is my brain tempting me in this Coldbone Gauntlet? We also... This is Turbo Rage Fate. I mean, we also would be giving up our speed on Navalea, which is probably a really bad idea, just in general. Alright, Sylvie's gonna do it. It makes me a little sad, but whatever. So yeah, we get a nice big heal here. That's why I wasn't concerned. Okay, and then what do we got? Ooh, a free card upgrade, but heavy weaponry once again. I mean... Look, we do need free card upgrades. There's a lot of cards to upgrade here. I think Amplify is one of them. Lots of upgrade targets. Yeah. Maybe the 500 gold, 500 shards would be better. But this team's relatively slow and the resistances aren't too impossible. I like this is turbo rage bait. Oh man. That's so funny. Okay. Scroll of Intellect. Makes that cheaper. Lets us draw. Vigilance. And then we have... I guess we still want speed control. Perfect. We got speed control, though Piercing Howl's not like the way I'd want to do it most of the time, but hey. Still got what I was asking for. Gotta not look a gift horse in the mouth. Alrighty, Shattering Fist. It's a thing that we have apparently. Helping Hand, over here, over there. Cool. Million energy. Glad we took speed control. Maybe energize on Sylvie so that she can actually play the cards that she needs to play. And then Tula got divine power. That's excellent. Even Omen of Peril something? I guess a benediction here. We want to scry. Guess I definitely don't want the rapid fire or this quick shot. I think Falcon Shot's kind of cool and interesting. Either way, we're playing the benediction here. Which is kind of interesting. And then fortune telling, I think, is the next best thing we got to go for because we need the double shot. Looks like we probably only need one adrenaline. I don't know why I'm getting rid of Temple Lurker. It literally just draws the cards. And we can divine power up over here. Yeah, we're losing out on our powerful on turn one. We actually have to like think and worry about it, which is not what I want to do. I like how we have two enemies immune to bleed, and it's not the ghost or the skeleton. Alright, we have 5 draw as well, so like pretty darn likely to get what I need. I don't know, at this point you just like win, right? By double shot, like camouflage, rain of arrows. Yeah, this is like a huge win. Camouflage, rain of arrows. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, Matey is downright broken. Matey's pretty darn good. Yeah, pet loyalty is not a thing. I replaced it. Chant of Accuracy. Did not do Berserker, so we don't need to worry about Chant of Accuracies. Replenishment, not what I'm going to do. Another Fortune Telling. I mean, there's an argument for it. But I kind of just want the one Fortune Telling. And no others. So I think we say no to that. And then we don't need anything here. Cat, don't you want to take your spot? My cat is ripping up paper in the background like crazy. Yeah, we want Amplify upgraded. We want Sacred Ceremony upgraded. I want so many cards upgraded. It's kind of ridiculous. Am I keeping Safeguard in the deck? Probably not. Like, that seems unlikely. Dark Ritual giving 3 Energize, though. That seems very likely to be good. And then, I guess Sylvie doesn't really care, but we can grab Adrenaline for the future. And then here, Dark Ritual being upgraded yet again. So now we have all the Energize. Okay, and we just beat Feyborg immediately. Navalea's option, I know, makes it so we're not chilled. And I think that makes our speed control guaranteed because we have Asmodee slowing him down. And then we have Song of Celerity for the speed up. Wouldn't mind getting like a speed ring on Sylvie. So they're not this slow. Okay, we gotta draw because we have the Song of Celerity on top. Ooh, setup. Interesting. Interesting cards. Okay. So give this here. Draw. I guess I want to trace here because we we really want to find the appropriate cards with fanaticism even going away. Sure. Then we have the draw there, so we have the inspiration. Might as well magical rune, I guess. Black ritual upgrade and very powerful ring. I predict a power coil. Power coil would be freaking awesome. Power coil would be the shit. Okay, so we can scroll of intellect here. Wish this bear kid did something. Maybe we'll do something. Give him some vulnerable. He's not as resistant to us. I don't know. Hit him hard. Or just kind of hit him. Okay, we have 10 energy. That's good. So we can definitely... Expected prophecy. Ooh, we have the demonic tutor. Okay, hold up. Demonic tutor. Ooh, amplify maybe? Yeah. We have the energy. We could fortune telling for like even better options. Now, we don't really need the other cards. The question is, am I gonna be able to blade flurry? I think this is fine. Okay. I know I just did nothing with my fortune telling there, but like, I think we're fine. 23 bless is pretty good. 41 damage is a little less good. Oh no, we want to see our target shooting. I'm so stupid. I totally forgot target shooting is like our MO this time. Okay. Well, let's see if we draw it. Got it. Easy. Draw. Okay. And then I guess double shot rapid fire is like probably the way to go. Yeah, it turns out like it's not gonna matter at all. Yeah, it's okay. You have 5 more draw. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's fine. I guess Holy Water is just better than Benediction. If we're gonna keep Benediction in the deck, we'd rather keep Holy Water. But then again, Divine Guidance is another, like... Powerful, though? Do we need the powerful? I guess we need the powerful if we're gonna be getting rid of our powerful every turn. Yeah, we'll take the Divine Guidance here. As cool as Holy Water is. None of those apply reinforce. Alright, take some shards. Let's level up. I could do Thor's Might. That'd be interesting. I'll take Odin's Wisdom. Get rid of it. I'll take Undying Will. Get rid of it, probably. Unless I want to go infinite. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Huh. Butcher's Block. I mean, I guess, like, Butcher's Block just replaces Sigrun's Butcher's Block here. That's super handy. Who would win, an Ancient Ice Dragon or an Elven Youth yelling Sneak Attack? You know? You know? Is Amber Amulet good enough to take for a Sylvie Ring? I guess, like, if we care about her resistances, it kind of is. Gives her some good chunky resistances. If we combo that up with, like, Reinforce, and we combo that up with, what's it called? Courage, we should survive the final fight. I think, anyways. I hope. God, I hope so. I hope Handshake can't beat us. I hope Battle Evasion will be enough to protect us, even if it's only 1. No other weapons here that I really want. I mean, Frozen Tear comboing with the Cold Bone Gauntlet is just like something stupid. Again, we need speed control though, so I think just the gold is fine. Let's see what awaits us in Act 4. Is Naruto secretly based on Across the Obelisk? Ooh, do tell. Ooh, okay, so we got the event. We have the key to go up here. We have an Ignito. We have silencers, but I don't think they're that important. Angel or... I mean, either way, we're probably okay. I don't know. Hard to say. Hey, another plate mail. Oh, we could have gotten purple steadfast boots. I knew it was an option. I knew we could have thought about this. Whatever. All-seeing amulet. Wait a second. This is how we get the sight charges, although we're not applying sight in any other way other than our one attack. So maybe not. We could re-roll. This might be the last place where we get to spend our money. I'm down to re-roll. We could get something good here. That's a lot of money. Ooh, there's also the assassin's tools here. Okay, well the power coil, you know, Bin's powers of prediction are here and correct, and okay, we're getting power coil. Yeah, because we're never not taking this power coil. Bin, did you like read the seed? Did you know? Did you know what was going on here? Okay, yeah, and then we definitely do it on Sylvie. Yep. Okay. Cool. That was the most worthwhile reroll I've had in a very long time. I'm not gonna buy assassin's tools because I actually think editing our deck is more important. Though it'd be cool. Trust. It'd be cool. Okay. That was great. Are we skipping Dimensional Crystal? Probably. I just don't have the money for either. And I don't know what it would do. I guess, like, we could maybe... No, we'd have to play... No, there's no way we can do it turn one. Like, I was going to say maybe we could, like, double Ballad of Evasion, but we just can't. I don't even know how your seed to look it up, and my website can't handle rerolls yet. Yeah, it was just... You know, you believed, and your belief might maybe make us win. What if we get a second one? Corrupted, even. Damn, why don't you just defiled Legacy? You skipped upgraded Cold Snap, Dimensional Crystal, removed Curse of Torment. You know, look, mistakes were made, okay? I don't deny this. Mistakes were definitely made. Could buy another Amplify on Tula. If Blade Flurry is ever going to pay for itself, it's going to be because of Amplify. Though, honestly, with enough powerful, like, we have +6 more charges, right? That's kind of absurd. So, you bring up a great point, though. We do want vulnerable. Mistakes were made, but never punished. Mistakes have been punished on more than enough of these runs. I could use a little less punishment on my mistakes. Hear me out, card removals. Yeah, we have to do card removals. The question is, what am I removing? I'm going to use the restroom. Feel free to scroll back in the video, and if you see cards that like should absolutely be removed, let me know, and I'll probably do that. I like that we get powerful every turn now. Our powerful is like pretty good. Hi, did you suspend the other challenge or just drop it? Oh, I mean, this is kind of like part of the other challenge in the sense that we're still doing no restarts, no divinations, but we're doing a different set of teams. And after I'm done with my set of teams, I'm going to pick up Voodoo's set of teams and see if I can continue the win streak. I don't know if I'm going to, like, hold myself to being able to win without restarts on all of Voodoo's teams. I'll decide that for the future, honestly, just based on whether I'm feeling it or not. But I do plan to play the Voodoo teams and show them off, at least in whatever way that he ended up playing them. See if they're good that way. Do you ever remove scries? Good question. Like, there's definitely a point where we have too many scries. I'm gonna use the restroom. That might be good. 2 scries might be enough. Alrighty, I'm back. Remove sharp from nav probably. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Lots of good suggestions here. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good call. Remove shattering fist. Oh yeah, remove shattering fist. Perfect. Makes sense actually. Remove Odin's, right? Whatever. Odin's wisdom. Yeah, okay. Saving for the cold bone gauntlet. Yeah, we might want to build into that. You know, it's starting to dawn on me that these 3 candles are in every single tavern in the entire world. Sometimes even beyond time and space. Dang, you're right. Can the wall appear in the shops? No, sadly not. Yeah. No need to no restart on my teams. Fair, yeah. Can you get me a bottle of water? No, but I got myself a bottle of water because that's very helpful. Yeah, maybe remove a scry. I haven't really been liking the magic rune either. Though this might provide, alongside Navalea putting on some chill, maybe this will provide us just like enough speed control at the late game to make a big difference. Okay, so let's get some staples down. I think for surviving the late game, because I feel like floor fights we should be pretty solid on. Sylvie's deck we should maybe fix a little. How am I gonna fix it? So we want damage for the late game. So on that note, Poison Daggers is a great damage card for the late game because it is 1 cost, repeat 2. It's about as good as like the Poison Shot. Or sorry, Poison Spray. Poison Spray is really good. Yeah, we want Courage. I think Courage for the late game for my sanity will probably be for the best. Doesn't even need to Inspire necessarily. I think that's going to be good, just so we can survive. I think maybe the Flash Heal's drawing is going to be what I want. We have so many things we're doing anyways. Maybe I don't need to buy Dispel because we already have Dispel in the form of our other card. So I guess we could get away without that. I guess I'm going to get rid of Benediction, I think, probably. We have Sacred Ceremony. I'd rather upgrade that or something. Yeah, do we ever get rid of a Scry here? That could be correct. We could get rid of a Clarity. We have an abundance of Inspire, especially when we have Amplifies. I think buying a second Amplify is probably one of our best damage sources. We could buy a setup on Sylvie too. That could be really good. Then Amplify. Amplify is pretty good. So buy the unupgraded version for now. We already have an upgraded version. Tool's deck is still a little bit thick. Wouldn't mind upgrading the Fanaticism. We're still in the midway point between a deck that like lasts and a deck that doesn't. Owner Peril is essentially just Flash Heal, so it's not that bad of a card. Remove the Arena Champion on Navalea's deck. I don't know. I don't really care about it that much. I think upgrading the Barricade is at least interesting here, if nothing else. Any other like forms of reinforce we want? I guess we could take like Battle Shout. It's an interesting way to get powerful. Defends are interesting. Repair Armors, of course, are solid stuff. It's interesting that that's now a part of our damage. I think I want to get rid of Safeguard because we'd rather just have Entrench always lowered or Shock Nova always lowered. So we'll at least buy another Repair Armor. Get rid of Safeguard. Could buy another Camouflage. Unfortunately, I already our Ballads of Evasion, so we're not going to be able to do that. Did we buy a setup on Sigrun, or is that just given to us? Setup. Oh my god, spelling. It was just given to us. Okay, so we could buy a setup on Sigrun. Okay, I'm catching up. Sylvia's gonna have Fury, right? Is she gonna have Fury? Our camo's good. Don't you need energy more and you already have 2 vanishes? You can probably move a couple clarities. Yeah. Camos. I mean, 1 energy for 5 sharp. It's not bad. 5 sharp and plus 75% damage. I think we keep all of our stealth cards. I think our stealth cards for their energy cost are just always going to be amazing. If you have to turn 2, yeah, I'd keep as many stealth cards as possible. Yeah, I think exactly for what Voodoo's saying. We're probably going to have to turn 2. And, like, we're well set up to turn 2. Like, we are a tanky team. Tool's, like, the least tanky, but, like, we're already building into courage. I'd like to build into that even more. I'm almost tempted to just get rid of this element apparel. Like, it's not really doing anything for us in this thick of a deck. Sacred Ceremony. Well, that'll be our heal AoE for when we are desperate and need it, and hopefully we can get it upgraded later. I don't know. Hopefully get free upgrades. That's all I can count on. Transmission. No. Like, I could see getting rid of Divine Guidance, honestly. I'm less concerned about keeping the powerful around now. Especially with Tempest for sharp, you don't need Rain or Barrage. Better to stealth weave in between every rapid. Yeah, I think the only reason I'd want Barrage is just because it's going to be the best stealth target. Who wears the power coil? Oh, Sylvie, of course. So that she actually gets the powerful. Because it only does it for yourself unless you get the purple one, which does it for all heroes. But all heroes do get more max charges, which is the awesome part. And yeah, with Assassin's Tools, with Assassin's Tools and Tempest, we have more than enough sharp. We're gonna get up to 50 sharp, probably just on like Sylvie's turn. Yeah. I really hope we get Barrage. There's still a fair chance we don't. So do we buy the Poison Daggers, and then we don't necessarily need to upgrade them? The one downside of Poison Daggers is they do not draw you cards. And I don't know what else I'd want to get rid of. Spider Hatching worth the 1 energy? That's a good question. It's a draw card that heals Sylvie. It's a heal for Sylvie, who's our most important character. It's a speed change if I need speed change. I mean, there was that one time it was helpful on like the Nito fight, but I agree it's probably not that useful anymore. I'm gonna drop it. I don't think it's worth it. We're more in the... Yeah. It was very helpful early on. It was a very good damage card. It's better than a quick shot, but it gets in the way for Tula. We really need to get stuff out of the way in Tula's deck. This is looking a little bit better. 3 Helping Hands is interesting. If it costs 0, I'd say keep it, but you're spending... Yeah, I agree. The fact that it costs energy is part of the problem. 100%. I'd like to upgrade it to other Divine Power. We're not going to be able to now, for sure. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll upgrade it later. The Adrenaline's going to be fine on Sylvie, I think. We still want them for the future turns, especially if we're playing like a setup. Falcon Shot's fine. Oftentimes it's just going to be a 0 cost, gain 3 extra sharp, reduce the resistances by, I don't know, like 5% or something maybe, if I'm lucky. 5% is probably a little high. But it'll be good. It'll be good enough. What if we played Bad Augury so we can just have sight? Dude, what if we unironically played Revealing Flask for the sight charges? She's got draw on Flask. Seems dumb. Oh, I didn't buy Mass Dispel. Oh, I said I didn't need Mass Dispel because we have the Dispel from Cleansing Prayer. I still believe that. Yeah, that seems right. If we find a Mass Dispel, I'll probably still take it. Detoxify is draw for us. I don't know if I'm gonna get a better weapon, but Detoxify doesn't really punish us because it's a free draw. Yeah, Tula's deck is awkward. This is definitely my inexperience with Tula being displayed fully here. And then Sylvie's deck is awkward, but that's just because Tempest is amazing. We have 5 draw every turn on Sylvie, so her deck is actually like 5 thinner than it looks, which means it's at 18 cards, which is still thicker. Well, 18, no, it's at 17 cards. Still like a little bit thicker than you want, but like not really that bad. Like that means we have to get rid of 2 cards every single time in order to guarantee Rain of Arrows in the turn that we want, or at least 2 cards every single time. That's assuming we have the energy, which we should with Adrenaline. So yeah, we have to get rid of 2 cards at the top. That's pretty often going to happen. I mean, you have 5 draws a turn, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably fine. Ambidextrous would have been an interesting play for the Blade Flurry. Imagine getting like an upgraded Ambidextrous on this Blade Flurry. That's where things would go crazy. Oh, you need to craft Vulnerable on someone. Thank you. Yeah, so either probably Navalea. What's like our best like vulnerable, high vulnerable card we could get? Curse of Vulnerability. We do have a lot of warrior cards, so that might actually be good. Is there anything better? I mean, Intimidates, but like we're not really worried about Intimidates. Upgraded Siegebreaker would be funny. Center Armor is cheaper, but doesn't really get us there. So I guess Curse of Vulnerability is probably it. Sig Uproot. We could do Sigrun Uproot. It would give her something to do in the late game. Yeah, let's take a Curse of Vulnerability here. I like that option. And we could upgrade this Repair Armor. Why am I... No. Upgrade this. Upgrade it. Or Exploit Weakness. Yeah, exactly. Exploit Weakness could be better, but it's going to be a bit more expensive to buy Exploit Weakness. She can scavenge. Speaking of. Maybe we should buy Scavenge in Sigrun's deck. I don't know. Maybe that's a good card or something. Maybe Scavenge is a card that's worth playing. Shit. Oh, man. What I'd give to be able to get a few more shards right now. Well, whatever. I'm going to buy it. It'll be good for later. You don't have Scavenge. Shh. Shh. Wasn't forgotten. This is intentional. Magic Rune. Do we care about Magic Rune? Is our Insanity going to be good? I mean, 15 Insanity is like something, I guess, on hand check. That could be worth a amount of stuff. How? Because I'm dumb and I forgot, okay? Also, I didn't buy a Scavenge on Sylvie either, which is also dumb and stupid. I should have... I don't know, I just wasn't thinking about it. It just wasn't in my brain. Like I said, not playing the best today. It was just too expensive early, and I didn't need it early. But I forgot about it late, which was what I was supposed to not do. So, can you actually rely on Ballad of Evasion consistently now, or are we cooked? I mean, Magic Rune. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I keep Magic Rune. It's not in the way that badly. Like, it's not bad in the way. I think one thing I do is change this transmission to be 1 cost, though. That will be good for the energy. This barricade's gonna be funny. Yeah, I mean, Entrench should keep us alive as well. Oh, I don't like that sound. Oh, sorry. Magic Rune requires you to play 2 spells for it to do anything. How often are you doing that? Nah, but it's not, I'm actually, like, it's... Okay, hear me out. I'm going to be playing 2 spells throughout a fight. That's for sure happening. The reason I'm actually thinking about keeping it is because of the elemental charges that it applies. So one of the reasons that's good, in case the clones do get to go, it's more elemental stuff for them to get through. 2, it actually does provide a good amount of chill, which will be comboing with Navalea's chill for maybe something that is reasonable and like slowing down the Archon or hand check on the turns where we need that to happen. Or the clones for that matter. So that's my reasoning. Is it stupid? Maybe. 8 chill to fight is so valuable. 12 chill to fight. 12 chill to fight. That is 2 speed for at least 2 turns. And also it gives us draw. Like, it's not that it doesn't do anything. It does give us some value throughout a fight. Assuming the fights are long. Now, it does kind of brick our first turn, but it makes our subsequent turns better. So, what combo? What am I hearing? With all the respect I have for you, please get this thing out of our sight. I think... I know it sounds crazy, but like, I think because we're building into Coldbone Gauntlet, this actually might be worthwhile. Oh, hello, cat. Hi. Good kitty. Do you want to show up on stream? Do you want to go to your spot instead of being on my lap? Sorry, I got a cat right now. I gotta pay a little bit of attention to. Should swap Entrench to the other version. Okay, now that's silly. No, we're gonna need the actual Fortify. Yeah, for the extra solid. No, we need the actual Fortify. So it makes the most important turns worse, but the other turns that we already good better. Okay, look, all the other fights, like for the rest of this run, I'm not that worried about. It's literally the Archon and the hand check fight that I'm worried about. And on those ones, yes, I want a good turn 2. And potentially even a good turn 3. Because that's how long this will probably end up going if we don't get Barrage or something like that. But yeah, like we might actually be able to stack up a decent amount of chill. Kitty. Oh, sorry, I got a cat right now. I might be able to show a little bit of cat. Nope. All you see is a void. There's just a void here. That's fine. I have no words. I get it funny, but we're actually arguing over Magic Rune at this point in the run. Yeah, I like keeping Magic Rune. I still don't think my face was in there. Cat is shy. Cat is shy right now. Cat is getting more used to being on my lap. I think she thinks I'm talking to her, which she likes. So, that's good. And Golden Bell, again, is kind of cool. God, I love this Power Coil. Yeah, Power Coil means we're pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Magic Rune. You're right. That's pretty funny. Alright, I almost feel like I should get rid of this Adrenaline. Like, we're kind of 1 card shy. I don't know if I need that amount of energy. We do need a lot of energy, but if, like, on a perfect turn, these all cost 2 and this costs 6, so that's 10, so yeah, I guess that'd be a good amount of energy for us to have. Okay, perfect turn. We do want them. Maybe I should have gotten that other fortune telling on Tula. That might have been more worthwhile. I think we're good though. I think we're set on everything that we have now. I don't know what you guys think, but I think this is okay. Could be in bad shape. In any case, let's try it. Let's go. Definitely other cards I would have liked to buy. I don't know which fight is easier, honestly. I guess the Gunner here is a little bit hard to outspeed. So maybe we go up. I have to fight a Gunner there regardless. Wait, we got big knights. Okay. Yeah. Which way do we go now? Which way do we go? I'm gonna go this way. A free card upgrade, but hexproof. But a free card upgrade. I think we can do hexproof. Could be wrong. Might need the vulnerability on tanky man here. We're not gonna be fast enough, that's for sure. But we should be tanky enough. Don't have the inspire. Is that gonna matter? How do I not have scavenge yet? That's so crazy. What an option. What an option. What a choice. I guess we more so need energize. Okay. Drawing. Cat, what are you doing? Don't attack my chords. Those aren't the things that you should attack. Are we gonna trace ourselves, I guess, in this case? Could have the speed up there. Should we trace ourselves or should we trace Navalea? I don't know if Navalea can actually get anything that helps us. You know what? Entrench does help us. Forget I said anything. Now we'll give draw there. Then we'll give more inspire or energize here. So now we're less reliant on it at the very least. We have a helping hand. Does she have 10 energy anyways? I always forget how like the turn 1 energy works. Now it shows up as 3, and then you just start with 1. So she still needs 1 energy. Okay. Then we can do this, and then we can energize here. Life tap, lurker. Oh, forgot to get rid of Undying Will. Maybe we'll go crazy with it. I don't know. We'll take it in case I need it. And this also does apply statuses, so that'll be good to get rid of on this guy. Except he's immune to crack, so that's unfortunate. Okay, he's got Fortify, which gives him insane resist. Also unfortunate. But we have other stuff here. Cat? Stop attacking those chords, please. That's my computer chords. I need you to not do that. That's the important stuff. Okay, we want to get rid of 2 cards. Wow. That's actually really hard, but we'll do a fortune telling and see. Get rid of a rapid fire. We got the rain of arrow. We got everything we wanted, so I'll play the cleansing prayer because I just might need to for the future. But divine power, it's pretty good. We didn't get reinforced, so we might just take a bunch of damage from devastate. Oh my god, devastate. Crazy. Matey's great. Okay, can't stop. Nope. Gonna need you to get out of there. Cat is going crazy. Okay. Falcon shot. This guy does bleed for some reason. So I want to get as much sharp as possible first. It's funny, the guy in back might actually be the hardest guy to take out. In terms of our damage, 41's not even that bad for right now. So who would I really want this on? Maybe this guy even? Maybe that guy though. Cause like we're gonna hit this guy a lot. Like I said, we do want to sharpen up pretty quickly. We want to have stealth for it too, so that's good. So we've got stealth. We'll do the camouflage, rain of arrows play. We have the adrenaline. We will vanish, rain of arrows. Quick shot. 1, 2, and then we probably want to heal now. That's my guess. Yeah, we probably want to heal. Okay. It's gonna be hard to slow him down, but we have Ballad of Evasion, so we don't necessarily need to slow him down. Okay, you need to Attack something else. Attack this. Yeah. This piece of straw? Yeah. Look, I'm playing with you. Good kitty. Good kitty cat. Good job. All right. Sorry about that. It's very important that I make sure my cat's fine. Heal up a little bit there. Just the energy here is probably pretty good. So we just like buff up Sylvie here. We do a little bit more slow just in case, like a little bit of stuff helps. Okay, maybe we have it with enough of our draw here. Oh, we have cold. Oh my god, we have cold. It was just that easy. Wait, what is this? Oh, look at that. It's funny. When is technology going to allow it? I want to play with the cat too. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe you should work on that technology. I think it'd be kind of cool. Okay, we got the Sacred Ceremony. I was hoping for that. We need to, like, heal up like crazy. Spell magic, sure, so we don't take any extra damage. Fanaticism is fine. Come on, there we go. I knew we had heal cards in the deck. Great. Okay. Full health. Right where we want them. Yeah, I mean, there's like no world in which I can't just take him. So, sure. Courage. You can DP yourself for extra heals. Ooh, that was a good point. Could have done that. We're pretty good on heals, though. Second Ballad of Evasion. Ooh, ambidextrous. Okay, now things get interesting. Second Ballad of Evasion's huge. That's great for turns. Battle plan's a thought. Maybe a bad thought, but it is a thought. Never punished. Ambidextrous, like if we could get this upgraded, it's the best upgrade target for Sylvie. This makes Blade Flurry worth having. Like something I actually genuinely want to hold on to. Gosh, Kevon, I could really use you here to play with my cat right now. That'd be so great. Okay, Desperate Prayer, 4 fast. Probably not going to be relevant, not on this team, so definitely not taking that. The only other question is Battle Plan. I'm like mixed on Battle Plan. It's nice to have draw early. It counts as a book, but we already have Paladin Gauntlet, or like Coldbone Gauntlet, so I don't know that we're going to be caring about that. I wish I loved pets so much. Me too. Me too. Let's skip Battle Plan for now. Oh, good. She found a cap to play with. Oh, this was an upgrade, right? Free upgrade? Free upgrade, right? Yes. Okay, this is huge. This is actually kind of huge. Okay, right. That's wonderful. 6 vulnerabilities, all we ever need. Don't need 7, so could just keep it at the 6. Is that the best play that I can make? Yeah, probably for Navalea. I like that it gives us the perfect amount. Here, probably another Divine Power over the Amplify currently is my leaning. We just want both to be good options. And then upgrade Scavenge. Here we go. It's like it was never missing. It was never gone. Okay. Ooh, this is good, like the level up option, right? Yeah. So we'll level up pretty darn quick. We have the key for the lock. Probably after this next fight. If not, then after something else. Could get purple encyclopedia on Sigrun. Now that's throwing, right? I guess we could remove cards if we want to remove more cards. It's not a bad idea. Could save some gold, right? Are we worried about this damage? Kind of. I'm worried if they do get to attack us, I'm worried, but like only the gunner should be able to attack us. If anybody. It's like a card remove. A little bit of A little bit of stuff here is good. Cat. Good kitty. Alright. We did draw Temple Lurkers. That means we need to make ourselves a little bit better here. Trace, Ballad Evasion. Wrong timing. We like Dark Ritual. Do like Dark Ritual. I guess the Force Slow might have been good there. So we have this. We have our draw here. Draw there. And then Vigilance for the cost decrease. We want to grab a slow. Good, we're grabbing a slow. This repair armor is like the only thing I don't need. And then we want to be fast with Navalea. Perfect. Temple Lurker. So yeah, these guys all have some decent resists. Helping Hand. There is great. Maybe I should have done this somewhere else too, but it's fine. We have the Shock Nova. We have the Curse of Vulnerability. Apply it here. 17% resist. That looks a lot better. Holy Hatchery. I mean, this isn't like a complicated turn or anything, but it's like this doesn't even get us through the deck all the way. Damn. That's a little bit unfortunate. Alright, we might take damage this fight. So let's pump up Sylvie. 15 bless, 14 powerful. Right, 14 powerful. Right. Oh, that's gonna go up even higher soon. That's awesome. So yeah, that guy can take damage. I guess the gunner kind of next for me. Camouflage, I guess rapid fire on this guy. There we go. We got double shot. That's probably enough, right? Adrenaline, camouflage, rain of arrows. Like surely that does it. Yeah. I don't know why I was ever worried. Okay. Floor fights should just be a walk in the park. Smoke bomb, grinding wheel. Grinding wheel just shouldn't be necessary. It's funny. There was a time grinding wheel was like, yes, that's exactly what I'd want. That's the perfect grinding wheel. This meditate's neat. Ambidextrous on Sigrun is a lot less good. Mass invisibility, kind of cool. Kind of unnecessary. Okay, you're gonna make things hard, so I'm gonna do this. All right. I don't need grinding wheel, right? Like, that's just not necessary. There's Death Coil. Death Coil is funny. We have a lot of HP for Death Coil to be something that does something. Does purple Death Coil do anything? I don't think so. I think that HP margin is just too little. Too darn little. Yeah, I think we say no here. I think I say no to all this as well, and I think I say no to the smoke bomb. As funny as the smoke bomb is. We get to remove a card. Undying Will seems fine, though I guess it makes Navalea like literally invincible for stalling. Am I stalling? Am I ever stalling? Navalea is not doing enough damage to win the game, right? Unless we like grab an Infuriate on her and somehow a bunch of Fury, I presume. It's like the whole reason I did this was to get rid of that card. Do I want to get rid of Wings of Heaven? It's our stanza, but we have Chant of Initiative for stanza. So I think my answer is yes. Although it does get rid of Burn too. Maybe I should have kept it for the hand check fight. Do I get rid of the flash heals? Kind of feels like something I could get rid of. I'm like kind of still hoping we find better heals later on. It is still draw, but it is energy. And we need better starting turns, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Sylvie should definitely be getting rid of something at this point. What it is, I don't know. I don't think it's a quick shot. I don't think it's set. I don't know what to get rid of in Sylvie's deck. I'm at a loss. It's probably this adrenaline. Like, genuinely, I could see it being the adrenaline. That's insane to me. In a deck that draws 5 cards a turn. And then Navalea, right, we were talking about Navalea. We're like, what does Navalea need? Life tap? Maybe not. Maybe Navalea just doesn't need life tap. That seems like a very unnecessary card. So very unnecessary. Then again, it is a mage card, and we kind of need those to decrease cost of other cards here. And it's the cheap one, so it's kind of nice. It would be Undying Will. Probably be Vengeance, unless I want to chill. I mean, there might be pocket chill usage for Vengeance. Sometimes the 1 speed can make all the difference. I mean, Navalea is not going to carry even if we get Undying Will, so let's do that. Okay, we'll exit. Now we get the exciting part. 1, we level up, which is awesome. We get Valhalla, which is, I don't know, 8 more max charges. That we're getting like almost Fury levels of powerful now. That's pretty darn sweet. Like what? We're gonna have 14 was the last max on Sylvie, so now it's gonna go up to 22. 22 powerful on Sylvie times 8. 176 powerful? If my math's right there, which you shouldn't do math on stream, everybody tells me. No, isn't it more? It was 22 times 8. Did I just mess that up pretty hard? Okay, chat, I'm here, good and proper now. Sweet, sweet. Are we winning lots? We are currently winning. Web Weaver. I think the shackle's insane. Everything about that's good. It encourages us to shackle later. Unrelenting resentment. I guess, like, again, if we really want Navalea to carry, maybe this is the way. Maybe this is like the cold bone way. Is that not just the best level 5 in the game? Yeah, I mean, do we need duality? Not so good. A bunch of powerful, a bunch of... Well, you know, in case we need the Navalea, here we go. Unrelenting resentment. There you go, everybody. And then I could have the Eternal Harley, but I think Matey's just better if we can keep them, and then we'll get the plus sharp, so. Cool. Yeah, we got a lot of damage. Yeah, she's not Scourge, unfortunately. 2,000 gold here, so we can potentially do another shop if we find one. Okay. Ooh, Fountain Pen. Fountain Pen, Now, is Fountain Pen like a way better card for Navalea? You bet it is. Are we going to do that, though? Almost certainly not. Almost certainly not. I think I'll still take the Fountain Pen on Sigrun. Does take care of my Inspire issues. Now we can just fully focus on the Energize. Not have to worry about a thing. Night Veil would have been nice, too, though. I'll admit. Maybe I should have taken Night Veil, because we'd have the speed for now, and then we'd have the speed forever if I could just... Well, a lot of things would have to go right, so maybe not. Mountain King? Mountain King's kind of cool. Do we need the speed on Navalea? Like last time I need to ask this question. Do I need the speed on Navalea? Yes, if I want to outspeed Tula. Especially because Tula is now 17 speed. And Navalea is now 18 speed. Can you write us a poem to celebrate the Fountain Pen? Ooh, yeah, we need that. Yeah, I had no idea Sigrun did that. That's disgusting, I think. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. It's pretty good, though. I don't know. Do I take the Fountain King or Mountain King here? Fountain King. There's also Continuum Blade, which would just like lead into the draw support stuff that we would have liked to have on her earlier, I suppose. The Terror Ring. Oh, dude, what about Terror Ring on Tula, though? That's a way to slow her down. Do we want her to be slowed down? I don't think so. I don't think we want her at 15 speed. Then again, 15 speed is exactly what Sylvie's at. Hold up. We shall stop trolling. Never. Never. No, but seriously, I'm considering Mountain King because energy on Navalea might be nice sometimes. We didn't take the extra duality. And this does mean that we could take more expensive... like, I'm really thinking about whether we get a Citadel or not. Like, this would make Citadel viable as an option. So, I guess if I'm going to commit to that, we would want to speed up Navalea with Chant of Initiative at that point, which gets a little bit tight. Because we'll be at slower speeds, unless I slow down the Tula after that. And then, are we going to want to do that even? Okay, let's think about the hand check fight. You're planning on playing Citadel? Yes, if I can, for sure. 100%. Yeah, I mean, we have the block, and that buys you like a whole hand check turn. It's so good. And she has the energy to do it. It'd be really, really good. It buys you a lot. We do have a second ballad, though. So maybe I don't need it too badly. Okay, think about our speed, though. So we currently have 18 speed. On the hand check fight, that means that we get to 26 speed. That is enough to outspeed the clones if they are not slowed by anything else. That means I probably don't want to give up my speed on Navalea. Unless we, like, bank on getting purple Night Veil now. But then I would miss out on the Mountain King. He's doing science. He's doing science. We could hope for speed armor later on Navalea. Yeah, if we get a speed armor on Navalea, then we'd be set. But that's a pretty scary decision to make right now. But Mountain King is pretty good. Shit. Why is this so hard? He's addicted to the gamble. I'm addicted to good cards. There's genuine reasons we'd want Mountain King. And if we have enough speed control anyways, there's no harm in this. But we need something like Night Veil later, or I don't know. There's so many speed armors in the game. We're likely to find it. There's so little Mountain Kings in the game. It's a little bit annoying to work around. That's my only hesitation. My only hesitation is that it's really annoying to work around. But honestly, Sigrun's giving Tula like all the energize she needs. I think it's a skip. Oh man, but like it's so good, and also like synergizes well with doing. Or we just took the perk on her, right? The Relenting Resentment perk. Oh, that's so good for Coldbone. How'd you get Cursed Tempest? I went to the Rat King, and we traded our ring for it, which was unfortunate because it was a purple overheat ring. In the Feyborg sewers, he will make a deal with you. I keep really thinking about gambling with bottle caps instead of chips. It's really funny to ask me. To me, IDKY. That's the hardest part. This might be wrong. I'm gonna gamble. I clicked the button. Oh god, I clicked the button. I feel... oh god. I'd take Night Veil if it wasn't just strictly worse than the purple red steel cloak right here. I guess if I had a guarantee of getting a purple Night Veil, that'd be cool. Night Veil on Sylvie is really funny. Her having the one extra speed could be kind of valuable. But at the same time, it's a lot less good than frickin' plate mail. It's a lot less good. Even purple version does not really catch up, and it really messes with our speed. If it didn't give speed, it would be better. Okay. Take nothing there. And then... we'll keep the powerful for now. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward. Going without risking it is it's not a gamble at all. 56% chance. I don't like that odd. If we lose, we get a bunch of curses in our deck. I don't know. Is there a card I need to take out? I know. I feel like I just asked this question. No. Got a second Ballad of Evasion. I'd literally never want to give that up. There's an argument to take out this Divine Guidance. Because we just want the Divine Powers. And once we have enough Amplify anyways, we should be good. The only argument not to is that we could potentially upgrade it later and have more powerful on Sylvie on future turns rather than just turn 1. But I think turn 1, turn 2, Divine Power would be just the play for the powerful needs. So yeah, I think we could get rid of Divine Guidance. That's a weird removal. But I think it's better. Get rid of the Arena Champion finally? Nah, never. Never. Not now. And then Sylvie, you're gonna be complicated. You're gonna be a complicated turn. Alright, what is this? Access to an upgrade altar. Remove another card. That's kind of funny. We'll just do this fight normally. And this is a cycle here. Trashe Comp's having a bad early game, gets scared but has a good mid game, throw the late game because of confidence. You don't know me. Wait, what are you talking about? I would never throw the game because of overconfidence. Literally, not even once. Alright. So I'm like, we win, guaranteed, right? To prove a point. Wow. Pretty darn good here. I guess, like, I want the slow now, though. Oh, never mind. We have the captivating voice. Right. So we just, like, transmission. We do need a Song of Celerity. And then we slow the gunner. And then I'll just do this one. Sure. Okay. Draw, see what we get. Draw, see what we get. Okay, we got Divine Power. Good, good, good. I was hoping for that. 2. Alright, Tula goes and we get shackled on everybody. Oh, right. I like took. It went right out my brain. Okay, we shouldn't need the ambidextrous shenanigans for, like, a lot of the fights. I think 3 cards is going to be okay. We can pump up once here. And then we can amplify. We still have 21 powerful, so that's good. We have something like a Dark Ritual. Helping Hand is, like, way too valuable here. Wow. I mean, slow for the next turn, and then who's got the piercing resistance? You do. You go away. Alright, there's, like, no way we're losing this fight. That's one thing I'm confident about. How do you have more piercing resistance than the Knight guy? Why does the Gunner have so much piercing resist? Is that just like a... I don't know, it strikes me as odd. Oh, we literally have, like, all the cards I need, so I don't know why I'm continuing to play, like, in this way. But it's fun. Yeah, we could have won that, like, a second ago. Yeah, we're at 50 sharp way too fast. Tethutha. Well, actually, I can't. 3 bajillion, quadrillion, million. Damn it, barrage up here. And poison daggers? Are you kidding me? That's so bullshit. Oh my god. Just like one time, man. Like, just give it to me. What if we need Sigrun to carry? Do we take barrage on Sigrun? Hold up. Do we ever take Shadow Binding? It's not that amazing. Could take Devastate on Navalea, but if you don't have the Fury perk, it's not really going to do that much. Gunner has 58% piercing resist, the Knight has 80% base. The Lancer has less, though. We were looking at the Lancer. Okay, I think 3 Adrenaline is too many Adrenaline. I think that's where I draw my line. Not going to do that last Adrenaline. Don't need the Curse of Vulnerability here, I guess. Don't need the Barrage here, I guess. This is 5 Fury. That's not going to do that much. Let's believe in Sylvie. Tempted to take the Barrage just in case, like, we need someone else to do some amount of damage. I know it's a weird option. It would get in the way, too. So let's not do it. Okay. So, twin fights, twin fights. Let's be smart here. Do you like transmission? We like setup. Yeah. So, I guess I don't have to do that even. We can draw. Tempo Lurker. We're certainly fast. Vulnerable would be good. I guess barring Vulnerable and Trench might be useful. We probably do have to last a turn, I'm presuming. Let's take a look at our other... Wait, what do I have in my deck? Oh, I can't see. Trace. Let's take a look at Tula. Just make sure she's drawing the right cards. Should have enough Inspire if she does draw them. Need to energize. Right, we have to. I keep forgetting Tula's going first. God, I need to focus up. Okay, we got Amplify, we got Demonic Tutor. Meditate here even. Okay. Demonic Tutor we can put on top. Meditate into it. Hatchery. Inspire. Get the Fortune Telling. Wonder if I want. I like kind of want to try out the Blade Flurry combo. Has Bin convinced his trash comps to do something bad, but for the lulz on there? That's a good bingo. Okay, I have 22 squares ready for the bingo. I just need a couple more. That's a good bingo. Go with the camouflage here. Demonic Tutor. Got our Divine Power. Look at other Divine Power. Scry a little bit further, maybe? No, we don't get to scry any further, actually. Looks like we're gonna need the Adrenaline. 1, 2 for the powerful. Okay. Should have enough energy. We like the reinforce here, so we have survival. Alright, we have enough. Do that. We'll play like this in case we need to, and then we'll vulnerable here up front. Alright, we're maxed out there. I don't know. If this isn't enough, like, what are we doing? We got you here. We're gonna want to draw. Okay, we got Ambidextrous on the Blade Flurry. I want a Blade Flurry. Draw. Maybe like a Vanish Poison Shot. That's our last draw. Okay. Hold up. What do we have here? Could still get the Rain of Arrows. Okay, yeah, it's still possible. Like basically nothing else. Okay. Double shot. Technically we should vanish second. Yeah, we should vanish on the second Rain of Arrows. Easy. 22 powerful and 50 fury. Makes everything pretty good. There's a siege breaker, but we don't need it. We have the curse, and I actually like push forward a lot of the time. So yeah, even with relatively bad luck there, we managed. Okay. I put in silly things like references to his streams in general and bad jokes. Yeah. Bin being the devil on my shoulder is definitely a part of it. There's the Night Veil. See, we should have gone Night Veil. Okay, Butcher's Block is cool. Oh, wait, second Mountain King. I didn't even, that was like right out of my vision. 3 times a turn. Have a million energy. Ooh. We have an important question to ask ourselves. Do we want more fights next act? For the possibility of, well, everything. I mean, I'll definitely take the Purple Mountain King since we're already committed here. That seems good. 50 HP, 3 times a turn, defense reduces highest cost card in hand by 3. I mean, Navalea's got energy. Butcher's Block is not that good when you stack it, so this is either going on Tula or Navalea. Navalea gives us slow every turn, which isn't bad. Never punished, I hate you. It shouldn't work. I mean, it's not even that good of a change, but like, we could definitely easily play Citadel if we get it. I think because there's a number of cards we still want, including Barrage, I'm gonna go with the southern path. Trashe Comp's hard pivots to a bad plan. Yeah, that's that's a staple. Getting rid of that War Banner actually might... We actually might want this for the powerful that it gives us. Because, let's see, 22 seems to be our max. That's what it looks like? I think 22 is our max. Doing real quick maths here. 6 plus 8 plus 8. Yeah, 22 is the max. Okay. So we get 7 from that. We get a 4 from that. And then we've been Divine Powering from the 4 and the... Yeah, I mean... Trashe Comp shows the run with a 30-card deck and horrible items and blames the DLC enemies. Hey, that's not true. I don't have 30-card decks. But the DLC enemies are still bullshit. Like, the way that I end up losing to them is still valid. I think most people will end up losing to the DLC enemies on similar... when similar occurrences happen. I have video proof here. Okay, I've had 30-card decks before, but that's not common. Must have been like a Reginald game or something, or maybe Nezglect. I do that with them sometimes. I'm currently helping the devs design some enemies. Ah, yes. Wait till you see what they do. Okay, if we're gonna buff the enemies, we need to buff tankiness. Like, tankiness shouldn't be reliant on purple armors to be a viable strategy. Like, even with purple armors, I don't think going the tanky route that I'm even trying to do right now is that good. Secondary question. Do we take Night Veil on Sigrun? Is Night Veil on Sigrun ever an option? I'd like her to not have Winged Helmet, but at the same time, she does need to be fast. Gives her speed. Makes Tula the tank, though. That's kind of bad. This Butcher Block has to go somewhere. You know that he designed the spare mod, right? Yeah. He's inspiring enemies. They're just suggestions. +1 attack. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm going to take it on Tula. Seems right. I don't think I'm going to take the Night Veil on Sigrun, as funny as that would be. Kind of leave our Tula vulnerable. Alright. And we'll go for the upper path. Hope for better cards. Or sorry, not the upper path. The upper path might be valid too, because 15 more HP. If we are thinking about sustain, right? 15 more HP is good. And what do we have to fight? Dudes, either way. I don't know. Let's go this way. Rare equipment shop. Let's go for it. Don't even need to think about that. We have 3,000 gold. Give me something amazing. Oh, you know what'd be epic right here? Oh, just absolutely incredible. Not gonna happen because we don't have an exotic equipment shop. But what if we got that AoE vulnerable? Just God, that'd be so good. I can see it in my mind. Bin, I need you to make a prediction. Okay. AoE vulnerable. That's all he ever needed. Temple Lurker. Right, we draw whenever we play a book. Navalea should have infinite energy. We want to Song of Celerity. We want to energize. She's gonna shackle everybody. So we want to trace. Could even speed up Navalea right now. If we're gonna speed up Navalea, we might as well give Navalea some energize. Maybe I should have given it to Sylvie. Right. Things get free. That's so OP. Might as well vulnerable, and then who's got the piercing resistance? I guess you have slightly more, sure. Okay. We have our scry. We have double draw. Or rather, we have triple draw. So we should be able to get what I need. It's like kind of out of the question that we don't. Literally has to get divine power here. Do a fanaticism. Clarity, and then want to draw this. And then we just want to make sure that we have the right stuff going on here. Yeah, this all looks goodish. Maximum inspire, so we need 1, 2, 3. Okay. This shouldn't even be like a question of losing. Yeah, like let's double shot. We have the ambidextrous too. We have double adrenaline, so I guess I can ambidextrous. Sure. Might as well. Camouflage, rain of arrows. God. Talk about over damaging. Another amplify. A shadow binding. Okay, interesting thing about shadow binding, it does reduce the damage of monsters. That could be good on the final fight. I'm actually going to take it. It might be weird, but a third Amplify unupgraded. So unexciting. Recurring Nightmare. I guess if we're going to get blessed on Sigrun, that would be funny. Sylvie's just getting hot garbage all time. Oh my god. Stimulant pills. Oh man, that's a question. God. And Butcher's Block. Wow. That's a question. Shackle stack? No, Shackle doesn't stack. I don't, but when Shackles are on them, they lose 30% damage because of Tula's passive. So, Shackle on enemies is removed at end of turn and reduces damage done by 30%. So, yeah. Wait, how do I go back to the shop again? Wait, did I just ruin myself? If I press the exit button, we exit the shop, right? Dang it! I'm pretty sure if we press the exit button, we exit the shop. I kind of wanted to buy something from that shop. No, lol. Okay. Woo! I don't know. I've had that happen before, I swear. Just reload. No. Also not happening. Okay. Are we getting stimulant pills? 2,000 hours, by the way. An escape key is broken. Yeah, it's weird that the escape key doesn't work there. I don't know. I like pressed it and just didn't do anything. Look. I've always just pressed escape. I press escape, yeah. And it doesn't work. We could take Butcher's Block on Navalea too. It's definitely gonna be better than Bowl of Wool. That was so funny. Okay. So I know I'm doing that for sure. I don't know if Stimulant Pills on Sigrun is the right choice. That does make our turn 1 significantly worse. That was accidentally bound escape to 2 things. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, Stimulant Pills solves a lot of our problems. I think this solves all of our problems late game. So it's even better than Butcher's Block here. We're going to outspeed the clones. We're not going to try to improve the altar with 985 shards. We will try to do something here, though. I do want to upgrade Poison Spray, so it's not that expensive. And then I probably want to upgrade another Amplify. Maybe Anthem of Hope. Amplify seems pretty good as an upgrade, though. Or Sacred Ceremony. Okay. Then we could upgrade Transmission, so it stays in the deck. Could upgrade Transmission, so it stays in the deck. It's not a bad play by any means. Can't really upgrade anything else. Could do the Anthem of Hope so that it stays. I mean, I don't know that it staying is going to be our problem. I think me playing it and then also being alive for the handcheck turn is going to be the problem. I don't know. Well, we'll make it do something. It'd be nice to have the Inspire. Okay, let's move on. Let's trust. It's the pink, red, and orange, I'm pretty sure. Some of the enemies, we don't care. Cat not wanting to show up is heartbreaking. Yeah, it really is. Cat's been enjoying a different sleeping space. Let me check. Is she right? She is right there. Sadly, she's like still nearby, but not in visible range. The run's cursed. No cat cam. Okay, so we have 2 draws still, which is fantastic on a turn like this. On the handcheck fight, we'll definitely want to do the speed up card there. Either way, Navalea has energy. Captivating Voice. Okay, so everybody's, yeah, this is like I don't know. That jump starts our speed in a whole different way. That's really good. Okay, these are like some perfect draws for what we want to do. Because we want to energize Tula to the max. And we want to make sure Tula draws the good cards. I guess we don't want to energize Sylvie, because apparently that doesn't happen sometimes. So we got Shackles. Holy Hatchery. Cool, we got Divine Power. No longer have to worry about drawing it. Got secondary Divine Power. Do have to worry about drawing Amplify. We drew it. Put other Divine Power on top. Clarity. Fanaticism. Fortune Telling. So I don't know, just like get rid of it all. And then 1, 2. Amplify. Maxed out. There. Life tap, I guess, for no reason at all. Inspire for no reason at all. I don't even know what I'm doing. Shackles, because we can hit him and it's funny. Push forward. Let's go. Alright. You can bleed, probably. Assume you can bleed. We can target shooting this guy, I guess. He's a threat. We could ambidextrous. We're just drawing. Surely one of these cards that we're going to draw is going to be the card I want. Alright, literally had to be on the bottom of the deck. Silly. Oh, silly me. I didn't do that right. Whoops. We don't need ambidextrous. It's a trap. Double shot, camouflage, rain. Seems unnecessary. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can we get barrage? Is that a card that exists? No, we can get a rain of arrows. Screw you, game. Screw you. Stockade on Navalea. I don't know. Maybe? Genuinely? -5. Is Electrocute viable when I can reduce it to 0 cost? Is that a thing I do? More Shadow Bindings, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't really want that on Sigrun, I don't think. And God, I hope we don't have to last that many turns. Second Rain of Arrows is obviously not a take. Evocation, I would normally feel like that's a take on Navalea, but she doesn't need the energy, and we might need the block. I'm actually very concerned about the fight coming up. Maybe I shouldn't be. It's not a defense card. It doesn't cost anything, really. It's probably good enough. Chop service, remove cards. I feel like life tap is just unnecessary. Repair armor's more energy. Shock Nova, I still want the slow. Still want the slow for the clones. I guess I could remove this amplify maybe if we're not gonna. Well, we might still get an upgrade, right? So it's still okay. That setup is a little bit less good. I don't know. I don't really want to think about all this. I'm gonna just go. Remove 1 card. No extra shop or anything cool here. That is a shame. That's a darn shame. I'm not even. I don't know. I guess we'll do it just because I can. Vengeance? Ooh, didn't I already get rid of Vengeance? Oh, no, we have Vengeance. Maybe. Yeah, that could be an option. Oh, wait, we need to draw, because that's our Skull of Intellect up there that you're hiding. I guess this is just draw into good stuff. Sure. Song of Celerity speeds us all up pretty darn fast. And then we got a Divine Power. We got, I mean, kind of everything I would expect to get that's good. Never did find a way to upgrade this Meditate. Demonic Tutor, I guess Secondary Amplify is insane. Okay, I no longer feel like I have to grab anything there. Then we just, I don't know, get rid of like all those cards, and then Sylvie has a deck that is capable of drawing through itself. And then we leave 3 energy. Sure. Here, have that extra energy. And why not? Push forward, does that lead to like a chain of cards we can do? It does. It really does. Alright, we're good there. And then, if anybody, the Knight can use this card. 1, 2, maybe I'll draw this. 3. I mean, surely? One of these days. I know I don't need Rain of Arrows, I just want Rain of Arrows. Like, and it's rude that it's not showing up when I want it. There's Rain of Arrows double shot on the bottom of the deck. It's kind of funny. Double shot, Rain of Arrows. Vanish. Cool. Never did get Barrage. Ah, that's frustrating. Dang it. I really wanted it, though. I don't think second Sacred Ceremony is what I want. I don't think Siege Breaker's what I need. Yeah, I think it's no to all of this. We don't even have like a free get spell card on Sigrun for Ice Comet for the funnies. I can't even justify it with funny. Sylvie always does this to me. I swear, there's only been one time I've ever gotten Barrage on like Sylvie in any of the later Madness levels that I've done. Maybe it was the time I last did this challenge with her. Alright, card removal. Anything you'd like to remove, sir? Upgrade Sacred Ceremony over upgraded one? Oh, you're right! I could have taken the upgraded one and then just ditched this one. Right, because we had card remove coming up. Well, that's my brain not thinking. Fair. Might as well just have done that. Okay, I'm going to keep the Captivating Voice. We may need that for the speed control. Nobody's at 15. How? Sylvie's like close. Navalea is like pretty close. We picked up some weird cards. And then Sigrun doesn't need it. It's just not important. What is important is playing Chant of Initiative. Whatever. We're just going to go, like, do this. I guess I'll try to heal for fun. We have 245 HP on Navalea. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm just going. You're the one to blame for freezing all my people. Wow, Handshake froze all the people despite being a big fire mage. Okay. Well, here we are. Time to see if we've made it. Now, Sigrun won't survive a lot. She doesn't have a good armor, unfortunately. Never did get a replacement for it. But she'll survive a little. We are oh so close to the finale here. Can I make it? We wanted to play the Chant of Initiative. But we only have 2 draw. So it's like really saying I don't care about my starting turn here. Okay. I think that's fine then. We accept this. Speed up everybody. And then... I guess, like, maybe I don't mind speeding up Navalea on this turn. Still scrying here. Okay, we got Anthem of Hope and Fortune Telling and Scry. That's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna want to Shock Nova next turn. So, Scroll of Intellect here. Stockade to reduce the cost there. Hand check at 6 vulnerable immediately is great. Barricade, get him up to 12. Don't want to Shock Nova this turn. I actually don't know if I even want a Piercing Howl either, so we're going to save that and then maybe Scry for Navalea later for next turn. Okay. Scry for ourselves, get Divine Power, get the wrong Amplify. Not ideal. We got the Divine Power, though. Going to Expected Prophecy and then see. Okay, we did get the right Amplify. Can play the Holy Hatchery. Anthem of Hope is a little too early here, actually. It doesn't really do as much as you might think. These are actually kind of the turns that we want. Maybe we want setup for next turn. So maybe we can make Sylvie fast enough for the clones. I'm banking on not winning this turn. One, two, three. Amplify. Pretty good. 17 bless. And we're gonna get a bunch of sharp. So yeah. This turn we just get up as much damage as possible. On that note, maybe I'll do this. Target shooting. Draw a little bit more. Probably not even going to play the Rain of Arrows, especially if it lowers our energy gain. I don't know, there's like a weird, like, do I have the kill? I don't know, maybe. Not without the other card here, though. We have a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough. Okay, let's do setup. Got the double shot. Put that on next turn. We got the ambidextrous Blade Flurry. It's a ton of damage. I mean... yeah, Rain of Arrows next turn guarantees it as long as we have energy. As long as we're not too slow. Okay, we do slow a clone. That's good. We have Scavenge for the Chant of Initiative. But is that worthwhile? Let's see what we draw. See what we draw. We have the Ballad of Evasion as well, which is nice. Chant of Initiative doesn't necessarily get me there, actually. She's only the start of your first turn, so that's kind of bad. We'll do Ballad. And we don't have any extra slow, right? So, yeah, Shadow Binding won't be a thing that works. Make sure we have Inspire. Make sure we have Block then. We just really don't want hand check to go. That's the main concern. Yeah, and then we could shadow binding hand check. I think that's worth doing. We could even make you kind of slow. You're the highest HP hero? Damn. Okay, they did do a dispel. We have one more clone left to go. Nothing to demonic tutor this turn. I guess this is an awkward turn. Perhaps a cleansing prayer will help me out. I think just having extra powerful will be good. Okay, Purge 2 on Navalea, not a problem. Okay. So now we have the double shot Rain of Arrows, which we can then vanish Rain of Arrows. Okay, that was a little bit preemptive, but like we got there. Okay. Ooh, saved our pets and everything. Not a problem. Is everything dead yet? We got there. We did get there. Okay, we have other tech for the Archon fight, so we can potentially make it here. Alright, Sylvie wins by having, yeah, whatever that number is in damage in hand, for sure. Ooh, we actually have Sylvie at a good speed right now. So one thing we do want to make sure we do is draw... I might not play Song of Celerity. Maybe I will. Okay, we want to draw, yes, these sorts of things. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay. Okay, everybody gets Inspire. So good. Yeah, we'll still speed up Sylvie. Screw it. And we'll get the Inspire here. I forget if he like gets rid of his slow or not. Not gonna be the most inspiring first turn for Tula, but we're not expecting to win the fight on this turn. We're expecting to go to turn 2. Then we have Scavenge coming up later. Yeah, we have Scavenge coming up for the clone, for the 4 slow. That should be enough. Because she's fast enough. Unless she gets slowed. She can't get slowed, right? That's not a thing. Need Divine Power. At the cost of Expected Prophecy? Maybe. Awkward. Okay, we got Divine Power. Maybe we save the Amplify even. I'll activate the Cleansing Prayer for now. I'll just max out Divine Power. I kind of like how that looks for our next turn. Dude, look how messed up he is. He doesn't know what to do. We can entrench to keep all our block. Darn. Just ended up getting shocked over there. That's okay. There are many ways around this. Okay, we got our double shot, but we're not going to want to use it yet. Just build up our stuff as soon as possible. Target shooting, great. There's ambidextrous for the blade flurry. I guess we should probably quick shot first to take advantage of the damage increase that we do have here. Yeah, it's substantial enough. And we can camouflage, rapid fire purple. Sure. And then I don't mind a setup here where we like put rain of arrows like double shot on top. Yeah, that seems good. And we have a vanish coming up there as well, so we could even vanish this turn for a good 1500 damage. Okay, got him down to almost half health. Should have enough block to survive. We have Ballad. There's a clone who's fast. 29. I forgot they're 29 speed now, right? The 1-up speed. Jeez. Okay, slow down the clone slightly. Now we need to speed up. Or we need to slow down the clone even more. Got Battle of Evasion. Not going to be able to do as much with it as I wanted. Or am I? In case we have to survive the next turn, I guess Ballad of Evasion's the better option. And I really hope we don't have to. Like I hope I'm not playing around Doom on this fight. That seems a little bit ridiculous to even think that I might. Okay, we have Helping Hand. It's good for that. Meat. Okay, we can Helping Hand again. Piercing Howl for the maximum vulnerability is all I need. Damn. Okay, this turn on Tula should still be pretty good. Yeah, because we still have like divine powers and all that shenanigan. So we can Punk Tutor. Guess we'll grab the other Amplify. I think we're winning this turn. That's my assumption here, as I'm playing these turns out. Doesn't really matter what order I do this in. We're at 50 sharp. 20 fury. 46 bless. Okay. 10 energy, of course. Yeah, 690 damage a shot. I don't know about you, but I think we got this. We'll do the Rain of Arrows, even though it's not even the most efficient play. We could actually probably just take him out with rapid fire. Do I? Nah. We'll play this. Rain of Arrows. It's a cooler victory. Alright, then we'll vanish. Rain of Arrows. Cool. I said that like it was going to be the last thing that we did, but no, we'll just quick shot. Alright, we had so much extra damage on turn 2. Ooh, alright. Win number 2 of the win streak. Alright, and we already did the first team for our first attempt. We won like first try on a test run. I am going to go heal Reginald though, instead of damage Reginald. I think that's going to end up being a little bit more consistent. So we're going to do that next time. Heal Reginald with Bree. Should be relatively straightforward run. The only downside that we potentially have is Amelia doesn't do the most damage late game, but honestly I was very impressed with her damage in the late game. And we can get tanky enough on that team to survive, I think. So should be all good. Cool. Great. Thanks everybody for joining me today. Like I said, I'll try to be back on Thursday. Wait, where's the pass games? Trying to click the right button. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Alright, Power Coil did a lot of work there. I won't deny that. We got some good items at the end. Honestly, we got good luck in general. Outside of not getting Barrage, Barrage would have made that even easier. Like, it would have been a better OTK, for sure. I probably would have been more convinced on a turn 1 win. But, this feels good. I hope you all have a wonderful week as well. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Always appreciate the kind words and comments and all the likes that you guys leave. So thanks again for joining. And yeah, maybe we'll finally complete this version of the draft. Anyway.